Man, Paul Heyman in tears in this promo. Kayla Braxton never seen that side of Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman warning the Usos they have not seen this Roman Reigns. And Kayla Braxton looking like she saw a ghost. No, that's Paul Heyman in tears about what Roman has to do tonight. My amplified unit, salute. This is the Money in the Bank live Good, the Bad, and the Ugly review. There is nothing in this community like what we do for these pay-per-view reviews. Every single match tonight will get a tally in one of these columns. Currently, we are at a 0 in the good, 0 in the bad, 0 in the ugly. Not so fast. The show has not gotten underway yet. Soon, those columns will start to fill up. The hope is that at the end of this review, there'll be more goods than bads. Now, you want to stay away from that ugly column. If any match or at any moment, if we decide to put an ugly into that column, at the end of the review, it'll get crossed off and it'll turn into 2 bads. Obviously, that is going to drastically change the outcome of this pay-per-view. Is it good or bad? Every ugly turning into 2 bads? Guys, we have had reviews which the bads were like 10-6, 10-8, 10-9, 9-7. The uglies have greatly affected what could have been a good pay-per-view. Stay away from the ugly column. That's my one thing I ask of WWE. And you do that by using common sense and logic, good creativity, solid booking. Let the men and women go out there and perform like they know how to do, to the best of their capabilities, and we should go off without a hitch. This should be a flawless event. And yes, I agree, JoJo. LA Knight or we riot. Because tonight, it has to be, just like we said, it has to be Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. And they botched it. And now you see, nothing has ever felt the same. Roman has not defended now when it's July. It'll be 4 months now. All of April, aside from April 2nd, which was WrestleMania, but the rest of April, all of May, all of June, and now we're in July. 4 months Roman has not defended. Roman is just in a tag team match at Night of Champions. Roman's in a tag team match tonight. Roman doesn't have a world championship, a universal championship defense planned in the future. Obviously, SummerSlam he will be. But there's nothing planned. There is no reason for Roman to have a title after Mania. Cody stuck around. Cody has a feud with Brock Lesnar that nobody even knows why. If he had the title, that would make sense. Puerto Rico to the UK and everywhere in between Cody has been. Cody needed the title. We know that Cody should have gotten it at Mania. Read the temperature of the room. It was time. They didn't do it. They botched it. We're still talking about it to this day. BC will continue to talk about that botch. Asuka should have won at WrestleMania. We all know that. There was no reason to have Asuka go into WrestleMania and become 0-5, guys. 0-5 at WrestleMania. There's no reason for that. And then a month later, they have Asuka win the title anyway on a Saturday afternoon in Saudi Arabia because they knew they botched. So now we're at one of those situations. This is one of those moments in time in pro wrestling for this company, especially, specifically, where, here you go again, it's L.A. Knight, yeah, or bust. And if they want to keep doing this shit to get a rise out of their crowds, their audience, their fans, if they just want to go, let's listen to them bitch and moan and complain, you're only hurting yourselves. You're only hurting yourselves, man. Nothing makes sense with Cody Rhodes and Brock. Roman doesn't need a title to go on vacation for 2 months and have a bunch of tag matches with his family. Asuka didn't have to lose at Mania just to win it on a Saturday afternoon a month later. And LA Knight doesn't have to pull over and push to the side for Logan Paul. Or not even Damien Priest, as much as we have much respect for Damien Priest. That's your cold open, man. Those are the rules to the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is what we're going to rock out with. We're going to rock the board. Every single column, every match will go into one of these columns. I really hope it's LA Knight or bust. I got Bayley or Io winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We'll see. Sethington I have defeating Balor, but I have Drew McIntyre returning as a heel to take out Sethington. We'll see. And we are hearing that Brock Lesnar is in London, most likely to take out Cody Rhodes, win or lose in his Dominik Mysterio match. Gunther to take the title off of Riddle. Do we see Randy Orton? It's possible. That's all coming up, guys. This is Money in the Bank. My name is, and I will be your host, BC Amplify. This will be a live amped up podcast, the entire Money in the Bank. BC will be with you guys. We are a couple of minutes from showtime. I want to give a shout out to some of my channel members, my gold team. Colin, who's celebrating 5-month membership. What up, BC? I'm listening to you and doing Grubhub and DoorDash. I hope LA Knight, wins. Colin, much love, respect, brother. Hopefully you're, dude, rock out work, whether it's, what is it, Grubhub, DoorDash, is that 2 different entities? Listen, make your money, bro. Make your grub. I'm glad you got BC in the earbuds up in your eardrums. I'll be navigating you through Money in the Bank. Colin, I appreciate you, your membership, and the coffees you throw over to BC, man. Also, I want to give a what up, to Angel Alega, 5-month membership on the channel. BC, let's hope LA Knight, wins the briefcase. That's the only way you can go at this point, man. All the other lanes on the highway, block them off. This is LA Knight's lane, and only LA Knight can ride in that lane. So it's LA Knight or bust. Angel Alega, appreciate your membership, brother. One of my tried and trues on the channel as well, by the way. Jamal Stragan, also 5-month membership. BC, now is the time to catapult LA Knight, to the larger-than-life star he can be. The community is clearly behind him with 0 booking. You ain't shitting here, Jamal. It's his time. He did it without any match at WrestleMania. He was kept off the card. Paul Levesque kept him off the... Not Vince McMahon. Paul Levesque made sure. Paul could have easily... Okay, Vince, I'll give you whatever you want, but I'm gonna fit LA Knight on this card. No, Paul Levesque either didn't and or did shit to help his cause. LA Knight was kept off of Mania. LA Knight was then kept off of Puerto Rico Backlash. No, LA Knight. LA Knight was then kept off of Night of Champions. No, LA Knight. But Paul Levesque isn't to blame for any of it? He's got no fucking say to put LA Knight on one of these cards? Bullshit. Major bullshit. That's Paul Levesque for you, guys. LA Knight has had 0 booking. None. And he is rising to the top in all of our minds and hearts. He is as over as anybody right now, and more so than anybody. That response he got on SmackDown last night, that's what I'm talking about. Jamal, he did all that with 0 booking, man. Paul Levesque did not help him one bit. Fucking people in the community going, well, it's got to be Vince, because H wouldn't have Logan Paul win over LA Knight. Triple H loves Logan Paul. Paul Levesque is the reason that Logan Paul signed that contract with WWE, not Vincent Kennedy. Paul Levesque loves celebrities. Paul Levesque has done nothing for LA Knight. What are you talking about? He gave him his name back and told him to sit on the sidelines, sit on the bench. Maybe one day in the future we can put you in the game. LA Knight got himself over, and now after 4 pay-per-views, Paul Levesque has to fucking put him in. And now Paul Levesque has to fucking make him win. That's right. Vince McMahon, Paul Levesque, get together and make the right decision. Bottom line. Got some banger bomb. We're going through we're just starting the show. Opening sequences up on, man. Carlos Ray with a 50 spot banger bomb. Carlos, first of all, it's good to see you up in here. We don't get to see Carlos too much these days. He's one of our OG tried and trues. What better way to kick this motherfucker off than a 50 spot banger bomb? Thanks for going live, brother. We appreciate you. Salute. When I crack this next coffee, which will be my 8th of the day, Carlos, you got the first crack, man. I don't know how long you can stay up in here, Carlos. I hope, if not the whole thing, you can come in and out of the stream, man. I appreciate you, brother. and Jane Donnelly with a 50-spot banger bomb. What up, BC in the amp unit? Let's rock this stream out, and here's a banger bomb to help us out. Here's hoping my girl Bayley walks out with that briefcase tonight. LA Knight, yeah, or bust. Red team, go! Jane Donnelly, I'm going Bayley too, brother. You know that. I just feel you can do a lot more than even my girl Io. So we will see Jane Donnelly about Bayley for sure. As far as LA Knight, you know how I feel about that. And Jane Donnelly, Carlos, Jane Donnelly, when I crack let me get this. When I crack this, my 8th coffee, you guys are going to get the first cracks, man. Those banger bombs just started the show off for BC, for the unit, and Money in the Bank, because the show just went live. We just went live right now. Jane Donnelly, Carlos Ray kicked us off with banger bombs. Angel Alega then said, hold my coffee. Angel Alega comes in with a 50-spot banger bomb. Let me join the group for BC, the best in the business, period. Come on. You guys are getting BC more amped. You guys are going to fill me up with enough coffee to do 3 live streams a day for this month. Angel, man. Angel said, hold my beer, Carlos and Jane Donnelly. I appreciate you, Angel, man. All the banger bombs. We haven't even gotten into the first match yet. I can already tell you guys have come amplified, and you guys are just getting BC to the next level, bro. Let's have a rockin' 3 to 4 hours. What do you say? If you guys can't stay the whole stream, come in and out, man, especially after every match. You're going to want to see where we put those sumbitches. We're going to start off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Butch is on his way to the ring right now with Sheamus, who is stunned that he did not get on the card, especially in the UK. Sheamus even pissed off, but he said the word insane. It's insane that they could not book me properly. Paul Levesque, don't blame him. Vince put together the card, and Paul Levesque had no say at all to get Sheamus on the card anywhere. Bullshit. Here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Solid pop by the crowd. My boy JR9 Gaming is there live. He's my right-hand man on the channel. He's not here right now. Carlos, you still up in here. Carlos, you got to take over the duties, man. My gold card members, you guys got to really stand up for JR9 Gaming in the chat today. JR9 is there live. In fact, I think JR9 was like the first super chat before we even started. Let me go back while Shinsuke is headed to the ring. JR9 Gaming with a 5-spot super chat coffee. What up, BC? London is ready. The right-hand man is ready. The atmosphere is straight fire. Now it's time for WWE to deliver an LA Night in the Bank party. Yeah! JR9 with a super chat live in the arena. How's that shit? That's gold card amplified measurements, man. That's how you measure the amplification in the amplified unit. Banger bombs. I got amp unit members there live checking into the channel. God damn, we're amped. JR9, man, I don't know if you're seeing this or you're just fucking enjoying Shinsuke Nakamura coming to the ring right now. The JR9's probably doing a, oh, but it's not Sethington's. That's annoying. Listen to that. Shinsuke, that's good, man. That's actually fun. JR9 Gaming, and then Ash Stegmeister Stegels with a 2-spot. It's LA Knight time. Yeah, Stegmeister. It's LA Knight or bust, brother. No question. Here comes Santos Escobar. Old school get up here, man. Paying so much homage to those before him. What a get up he's got rocking. Santos Escobar is headed to the ring. Spicy Mama McCaleb with a 10-spot super chat coffee. A couple of coffees. Spicy Mama McCaleb. Good to have you up in here on this Saturday afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Spicy Mama with a 10-spot says, glad to catch you again, love. Last week was the hardest for me. I had to say goodbye to my first love, my dad. He was the reason I knew what wrestling was, but seeing you makes it a little easier. Spicy Mama, a salute to your pops. Honestly, He's always going to be watching over you and there with you, so make him proud. If anything, it's not a time to be sad. It's a time to be even more amplified because he is watching your every move and wants the best for you. So, Spicy Mama, do everything from here on out for your old man, for your pops, for your father. Much love and respect. I appreciate the coffees. I hope you appreciate that advice. Stay amplified for your father. Spicy Mama McCaleb. Much love and respect. Good to see you up in here. Right now, Damien Priest is headed to the ring, guys. You are missing nothing so far. We have Santos Escobar in the ring, Shinsuke Nakamura, Butch, and Damien Priest. So there's about 3 more individuals. Logan Paul, LA Knight, and this man, Ricochet, headed to the ring right now. While Ricochet is headed to the ring, I want to stop the stream in its tracks right now. I want to stop everything. And I know Carlos, Angel Alega, Carlos Ray, Angel Alega, and Jane Donnelly for those banger bombs. I said you guys will get the first swig. But if you don't mind, I want to give the first swig to Drozdov. The wrestling world lost somebody who was so... His personality was so contagious. He had one of the best auras around him and about him. Draws, and hold on, let me just... Hold on one sec. LA Knight is coming to the ring. This pop was massive. Let's just listen to LA Knight's pop. I want to get back to Draws. Talking about Draws, that deserves... undivided attention, so I want to wait on Draws. Hold on. LA Knight's headed to the ring. That's where the attention is right now. London has just popped off through the roof, man. He's going to hit the ropes. Listen to this pop. Oh, listen to that pop. LA Knight. Yeah, it's LA Knight or bust. Listen to that pop. Wade Barrett just said it best. Give the people what they want. LA Knight. Paul Levesque, for 4 months and 3 pay-per-views, put this guy on the sideline. Had him getting rolled up to Xavier Woods. Left him off of WrestleMania. Left him off of Backlash. Left him off of Night of Champions. Probably pissed off he's got to put him in this match. And I wouldn't put it past these dipshits to make Logan Paul win the match. Paul Levesque loves Logan Paul. Hopefully somebody talked Paul Levesque, Triple H, out of it. I can't believe I'm saying this. I hope Vince McMahon got into Paul Levesque's ear and said, no, Logan Paul cannot win. Give it to LA Knight. Because Triple H loves Logan Paul. Logan Paul has just hit the ring. There it is. All the competitors are in. 7 for the men. I believe it's only 6 for the females later. Before this match kicks off, to Draws. R.I.P., man. Rest in power. Rest knowing that you will never be forgotten. You couldn't possibly be forgotten. Oh, they're all beating the shit out of Logan Paul. You gotta love it, bro. Beat the shit out of the outsider. But this needs undivided attention, guys. I want to give a salute to Draws. It's a tragic story in wrestling, but he wouldn't want us feeling sorry for him. But if you guys don't know, decades ago, this guy came upon the scene around Attitude Era, and he was one of those dudes that we all said, uh-oh, this is a guy who's going to be special. It was only a matter of time before he just started electrifying the world of wrestling. And sadly, at a house show, he was... A botch happened, a fuck up. And it's not even D'Lo. I also want to give a shout out to D'Lo Brown. This wasn't his fault. It was a mistake. Mistakes happen on the construction site. They happen at McDonald's. Somebody's hand hits the fucking deep fryer. A cement block lands on someone's foot, crushes a leg. In wrestling, unfortunately, you get a neck and a back that snaps. He was in a match with D'Lo Brown, left him paralyzed for the rest of his life, neck down. And at the age of, I believe, 54 years old, I want to say, Draws just passed away. So, shout out. This first swig is going to be for Darren Drozdov. Draws. Salute, brother. Always remembered, you couldn't possibly be forgotten. You are indeed the best of the best. Much love and respect, strength to your loved ones that remain on. Salute to Draws. Thank you guys for giving me that moment, man. If you guys were around back in the day, you knew how special Draws was. And when he got paralyzed, it was nobody could believe it. Look, listen to that, man. LA Knight. LA Knight and Shinsuke, last two in the ring right now. Everybody else is beating the fuck out of outside the ring, and the pop for LA Knight. There's no way you could go anywhere else, even if they wanted to go Logan Paul or Damien Priest. Right now, you're calling an audible in your headset in gorilla position. You have to call an audible. The crowd, you can't. You know, and you could tell they don't want to give it to LA Knight. That's why they're putting this on first. They're like, all right, let's just forget about it. They used to do this to Daniel Bryan all the time to try to suppress the yes movement. Get it out of your system. We don't want to talk about him the rest of the night. Imagine if LA Knight cashed in if he won this thing on Sethington later in the night. Ain't gonna be. Or imagine if he did. No, not Roman. Imagine if he. Oh, no, I ain't even going there, bro. Come on! Shinsuke and Butch throwing haymakers. Escobar from the top rope, flying splash, crossbody. Shinsuke out, down to Butch and Escobar. Escobar with a hurricanrana. Logan Paul back in the match. Logan Paul throwing haymakers, tossing Escobar to the outside. No, into the ladder. Now, Logan Paul has been really good in one-on-one matches. This is the first time we're seeing him in a circus, because this is a circus. Everybody is in the ring looking at Logan trying to climb the ladder. Logan Paul is clearly not a fan favorite with these 6 other dudes. And once again, Logan Paul is getting the shit kicked out of him. Now they're going after LA Knight. Butch getting the table. Butch, the tables! Like he's Spike Dudley. Tables are legal, guys. Yes, money in the bank, but you absolutely can use whatever you want. A cricket bat? What in the world is Butch doing? I don't care if you're in England or if you're in Mexico. A cricket bat? You guys ever see the movie Dazed and Confused when the high schoolers go to the junior high? Because they're going to give all the ones that are going to the high school the following year. They're going to give them ass whoopings. So they all have these fucking pallets. And Ben Affleck's character, his palette says, fuck you. F-A-H-Q. Fuck you. And he would put the whooping on all the junior high kids. It looked just like the cricket bat. Logan Paul is begging for Damien Priest not to boot him in the face. Or at least give him a right hook. Logan is saying, let's work together. We're both heels, bro. I thought you were part of Judgment Day. They hate me too. Let's double team on LA Knight, Escobar, everybody. Ricochet. I think they're the only 2 heels in the match because Butch plays more of a face with Sheamus. So it looks like the heels know that it's 2-on-4 at this point. They're setting up 2 tables on the outside of the ring. Everybody keep Sting away. I don't want to see Sting show up with a visitor's pass like Paul Heyman on Monday Night Raw. I don't want to see Sting going through these 2 tables, all right? Keep that old man away. Much love and respect to Sting. He should not be diving through any more tables in his career. Get your teeth back, and let's call it a day. Oh, Damien just gave a throat punch to Logan Paul. That was a short-lived relationship there. Oh, Logan Paul skimmed right over the fucking stairs into a ladder. Referee is checking on Logan. Clicked on his black box. He's telling Paul Levesque, Triple H, he's okay. He's all right. Escobar with a suicide dive onto Damien. Damien was about to powerbomb Butch into the 2 tables. Back in the ring. LA Knight just got in the ring, and it was one of the biggest pops of the night so far. First match underway. Ricochet to the ropes. Ricochet. Whoa! Suicide dive through the ladder, through the middle rope, onto who the fuck knows on the outside. LA Knight's got the ladder on the inside. Crowd is on their feet. LA Knight on the third ring. 4. Logan Paul brushed aside. 5th ring. Paul back up. Snap mirror. Logan Paul takes out LA Knight. LA Knight is not thinking about going up the ladder. He instead folds it up, cracks it right on the back of LA Knight, takes the top of the ladder, puts it into the midsection, and then the throat of Butch. Damien Priest back up on the apron. Damien gets a snap mirror on the top rope for his efforts. Baseball slide by Paul. Over the top rope, Superman punch, but it's countered by Damien. Paul is out on the outside. Steel steps in Damien's possession. So to set the stage for you, the steel steps are now set up. You got 2 tables set up and 4 ladders on the outside. A lot of destruction to be had. Okay, so now Damien has a ladder set up, half of it set up on the apron. The other half, steel steps turned on their side. So they're on the outside. The ladder is flat like it's a table, held up by an apron in the steel steps. He goes to suplex Logan Paul, but Butch intervenes. Butch stomps the hand of Damien on the steel steps. And now Butch gets a Shinsuke knee to the chest. Shinsuke foot to the face of Damien. And it's Shinsuke now who's going to do a back... I thought it was a back suplex. He's just kind of placing Damien on the ladder. So Damien is outside on a ladder set up like a table. Shinsuke looks like he's going to fly. Logan Paul stops him, grabs his leg. A sweep, and Shinsuke goes face first into the apron. Logan Paul is going to dive now onto Damien through that ladder. Oh, it didn't break! Logan Paul with a splash from the apron onto Damien. The ladder stayed consistent. And the only thing that broke was Logan Paul and Damien Priest. Damn, the height. Air Michael Jordan would be proud. Back on the outside, Shinsuke Nakamura is bringing a big-ass ladder into the ring. If you're keeping score at home, there is now 4 ladders in the ring currently. Ricochet, Shinsuke in the ring. Everybody else is passed out on the outside. Ricochet throws some right hand makers. Foot to the chest. Second foot to the chest. He's biding his time, trying to find out how he wants to construct these Home Depot instruments. So now a ladder is set up in the ring almost as if it's a table. Ricochet is laying on the ladder in the ring. Shinsuke is placing him up there. A sliding suplex from Nakamura from Ricochet. Or to Ricochet, who was on the ladder. LA Knight now gets a go to sleep into a DDT. LA Knight is down and out inside the ring. Crowd loves Shinsuke, but not when he's taking out LA Knight. Shinsuke's now going all the way to the top to retrieve the briefcase. LWO's Escobar is not allowing him to do such. Escobar now going to the top rope, and they're just going to try to outdo each other with some haymakers. Shinsuke's getting creative. He's grabbing the arm of Escobar at the top of the ladder through the first ring, and he's twisting that shit down. Give me it! Give me the arm, says Shinsuke. Escobar got smarter. He says, give me your head, and he smashes it into the ladder. Shinsuke falls. Escobar's gonna get it, but Butch flies over his face. Butch is on the back of Escobar at the top of the ladder. Escobar's reaching, but you can reach for stars. You can reach for a chocolate chip cookie. You ain't getting it, bro. Butch has got his neck locked into that chokehold. And they fell back on the ladder that is set up like a table in the ring. Butch is not letting go of that chokehold. Ricochet with a 790, 820, 550. Inadvertent splash. A 450, 820, 960 splash onto Butch and Escobar. Again, the ladder does not break or give way, so the only things that broke was Butch and Escobar. Everybody now standing up in the ring like they've been to war. They all scream at one another, and we are going to the war yet again. Damien takes out Butch. I think he gave him the reckoning. I'm too busy catching LA Knight and Shinsuke double team up on Logan Paul. Pretty badass. Damien's almost at the top. LA Knight catapults him. Oh, a suplex from mid-range. LA Knight suplexes Damien off the ladder. Crowd is electric for LA Knight, but it's Logan Paul at the top of the ropes. Mid-rope. Oh, a snapmare. A blockbuster snapmare, and LA Knight gets taken out by Ricochet immediately after. So now it's Ricochet going to the top, but Escobar says, get the fuck back here, bitch. Escobar hits the driver. Ricochet leans out. It's just Escobar now to go to the top, but Shinsuke's like, get the fuck over here. I'm not done with you. Shinsuke rips Escobar off. It's now Shinsuke ascending to the top, but it's Escobar who says, you're not getting rid of me. I'm not a fly on your porch. I'm a world-class wrestler. You're going to have to deal with me, he says. Shinsuke says, I will deal with you. He gives him a boot to the face, and Escobar goes to the outside. Shinsuke's now dragged out by Butch. Butch, right hand to the face of Shinsuke. A kick to the face of Escobar. A double clothesline to Damien and Ricochet. Butch has gone off the rails. Butch has a big-ass ladder on the outside, and Butch is going to the fucking top of it. We're going to have a bowling ball segment where everybody's a pin, and the bowling ball is Butch. Butch with a moonsault. He's setting it up. Top of the ladder. Butch will fly onto everybody. Butch takes out all the bowling pins. Butch is feeling like he's on top of the world, but he realizes he ain't gonna win this thing if you don't get your ass in the ring and climb that ladder. So now Butch does that. Butch, all by himself, ascends the ladder. It's Butch to win Money in the Bank. Logan Paul gets back in, rips him down, right hook. Logan Paul is pumped up. Logan Paul is primed to win this match. Logan Paul ascends to the top. He's got the briefcase in his hands. He's got the briefcase, Logan Paul. But Ricochet says, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You ain't winning this. Ricochet giving some boots. Both off the ladder. Logan Paul says, sit down. I'm winning this shit. Logan Paul says, watch me, London. Talks a little bit of shit. Reascends the ladder. Escobar is now going to try his... He's going to try his way with Logan, or try to have his way with Logan, but Logan says, no, have a clothesline. Escobar says, no, I'll duck that shit and give you a spin kick. Escobar with the knee to the face. Logan Paul is down and out to the point where he actually slides face first to the outside. It's just Escobar in the ring. If Escobar can will himself to the top, it's Escobar who wins this son of a bitch. Escobar goes to the third. 2 rings left. 1, he's got it in his hands. Escobar, he knocked it away. Escobar with a botch. And Shinsuke is able to rip him down. Shinsuke now going to try his opportunity. He's going to the top. 4 rings left. He's winded. He's out on his feet. He's out on the ladder, but he's willing his way to the 3rd ring. He tips the briefcase. He knocked it away, and Escobar's on the other side. He couldn't get up there fast enough. Now it's LA Knight with a ladder. LA Knight drills Shinsuke in the back with that big-ass ladder. LA Knight says, I'm not going to bother competing with you on that ladder. I'm going to set up my own fucking ladder, is what LA Knight says. It's now Escobar and LA Knight midway on 2 separate ladders. This ring isn't big enough for the 2 of us, says LA Knight. Escobar says, you're right. Sit the fuck down. Gets LA Knight off the ladder. LA Knight is resilient. He gets back on his ladder. Hurricanrana from midway onto LA Knight. Both wrestlers off their respective ladders through a Hurricanrana by Escobar to LA Knight, but he fucked himself up as well. This allows Shinsuke the opportunity to ascend both ladders. He's using both to scale it up a little easier this time. Shinsuke has now made it to the second he gets to the top and he doesn't know what to do. Shinsuke is winded. Escobar is trying to tell him, hey, what do we do now? Shinsuke's like, I don't know, I'm winded. So now they're just holding each other's hair. I'll braid yours if you comb mine. I'm not sure they know what they're doing. They're waiting for other people to do their spots. That's what happened. Logan Paul and Ricochet jumped onto the ladders. So that took forever. Logan Paul and Ricochet botched there, but no harm, no foul. The action continues. 4 dudes are on 2 ladders right now. Ricochet, Shinsuke, Logan Paul, Escobar. LA Knight is below the ladders trying to get to his feet. There goes Shinsuke and Escobar. That ladder has just toppled over. Now it's just one ladder with Logan and Ricochet on it. Logan's got it in his hands. He's got it in his hands, damn it. But oh, Ricochet knocks it off. LA Knight. No, LA Knight gets a boot to the face. Logan Paul doesn't want to hear about. Oh, Ricochet wants nothing to do with LA Knight as well. LA Knight says, then fuck you both. He tips the ladder over. Logan and Ricochet stayed on. Logan's fucking it up though. Oh no! Whoa! Check that son of a bitch! My God, check their necks, man! They're on their black box. I think Logan Paul's fucked up. You see, the referee's got his thumb on the black box. That's talking to Vince McMahon and Paul Levesque, Triple H backstage. It looks like Logan Paul. I was saying check Ricochet. I thought he broke his neck. Ricochet knew they were falling, so he said, let's go. Logan was trying to keep his balance. So Ricochet's like, dude, it's now or never. We're going to fuck this up even more. So that was ugly as fuck. Oh my God. Logan Paul is fucked up. I really hope the best for him. He's being checked on right now by several referees. Ricochet looks to be okay. Sometimes you break your neck and you don't know it. You get back in the ring and you break it more. Wrestlers have died that way, guys. So they have to know that their neck is okay before they can get in the ring. Up at the top of the ladder, action resumes even though those injuries have occurred on the outside. LA Knight just got his finger broken by Butch. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, thank goodness. I thought Butch was winning this shit. Damien just saved us. No, not Damien. No offense, Damien. This is LA Knight or bust. LA Knight is on the out. LA Knight is just watching. Oh my God! Butch with a chokeslam from the top of the ladder. Butch was chokeslam from the top of the ladder into a ladder. LA Knight. He's raw priest. It's LA Knight. Come on. Ah, what the fuck is Escobar doing? Somebody drop a fucking cylinder on him. Drop a pallet on this guy full of cylinder blocks. There it is. Knight hits it. Shinsuke, no. Shinsuke, I love you, but no. Yeah, reversal. Shinsuke's out. LA Knight, the crowd is on their feet. Come on. Yeah. It's the night of night. This is it. He's got it. Come on. No. No. Damien Priest. He's got the choke slam on LA Knight. No. LA Knight's not winning now, guys. That was it. It's Logan Paul, isn't it? Is he dead on the outside? I mean, I can't say that. Fucking Paul Levesque, bro. Paul Levesque does not want anything to do with LA Knight. Damien Priest has just gotten the briefcase. I'm happy for the dude on one hand. On the other hand, this has nothing to do with Priest. There is a guy who is over. There is a guy that is super over. This guy has to get to that point. We like Damien. I like Damien. Most of you guys like Damien. We want the best for him, including good booking. But there's somebody who's already ready to cash in today. How is this difficult for Paul Levesque? Oh, I'm telling you, this community is going to try to just blame Vince McMahon. You better not, bro. There has been 3 pay-per-views in a row where LA Knight was not even on the card. You're telling me Paul Levesque has literally no fucking say with the title that he has? If that's the case, leave. Literally walk out because you're being done so filthy, I thought. No, your balls are in your wife's purse and your nose is up Vince's ass anyway. 3 pay-per-views he was left off. He's the most over wrestler in this company by far. Sethington's close because of his sing-along. And Roman, they put the machine behind him for fucking 7 years in a row. Plus. LA Knight finally gets on a pay-per-view. Everybody knows it's LA Knight or bust. And he fucking loses. I can't fucking believe this shit! I can't fucking believe this shit! I can't fucking believe this shit! It's fucking with us now, bro. This is Paul Levesque fucking with us. Vince doesn't have social media. He doesn't give a fuck. Vince doesn't give a shit. Paul Levesque has always picked on you, right? Oh, I'm going to call my friend Mark and tweet about it. Meanwhile, it's Paul Levesque checking his fucking tweeter machine all the time. Paul Levesque is just fucking with us. It's Cody or bust. Cody loses, and nothing's ever been the same. Asuka or bust at Mania. Finally give Asuka a WrestleMania victory. Nah, let's not do that. Let's give her the title on a Saturday afternoon at a C-level event. LA Knight or bust. The whole world is ready to just explode on a Saturday afternoon. Let's not do that. Let's go Damien. Let's try to build a star over here. There's a star already making himself with no machine backing him. Fuck you, Paul Levesque. Fuck Triple H, bro. Fuck Triple H. And fuck everybody that's going to say it was Vince McMahon's sole decision. So he's off of 3 straight pay-per-views when he's over. WrestleMania, Backlash, Night of Champions, no LA Knight. He finally gets on one and he loses. And Paul Levesque has no control over LA Knight's booking. On television, he's losing via fruit roll-ups to Xavier Woods. And Paul Levesque has no not even one ball can he get out of his wife's purse to help LA Knight. He gives him his name back and then he says, sit on the bench, kid. Fuck Triple H. We already say fuck Vince McMahon. That's been being said for the 6 years I've had this channel. Fuck Vince McMahon. Fuck Triple H. And fuck everybody that lets Paul Levesque off the hook. Fuck that shit. Tonight has shown you. Paul Levesque doesn't even know how to get his balls out of Stephanie's purse. But no, let's act like Paul Levesque is a victim. He wanted LA Knight to win, and Vince spanked him. He spanked him with his belt, Beasley. What's he to do, man? These are how these companies work, Beasley. There's nothing he can do. He's pretty much like a prisoner, Beasley. Do you realize you have billionaires at times in companies walking away because something doesn't seem right, isn't right, or they don't mesh with people above them or around them? Millionaires leave all the time. The difference is Paul Levesque kisses enough fucking ass. Used to kick ass as the cerebral assassin. Even then, he was taking out his golden shovel. He kisses enough fucking ass and he goes along with everything. And then stupid people report stupid stories, speculative, made-up rumors, like Vince and Triple H are in a war. They're not in a fucking war. How's the war going? Triple H got spanked by his belt? What fucking war? That's the best you have? LA Knight or bust. We all know that. So either Paul Levesque is to blame as well as Vince, or Paul Levesque is a fucking bitch-ass pussy. Which is it? Or both? That's your options from here on out. He's got no fucking balls, McGee, or he's just a flat-out bitch-ass pussy. You call yourself, or you are titled Chief Content Creative Officer. So I don't give a fuck if Vince McMahon controls 100% of your shit. You are who is to blame from here on out. Don't like it, switch your title, walk out of the company. That is on your watch, Paul Levesque. That is on your watch, HHH, Pinocchio Pussface, Schnoz McGee. I can't even fucking fathom what just happened. I can't even fathom what I just witnessed. Oh my God, guys, this was sitting in their lap, man. We're all ready. It's time for the casual fans to now learn that LA Knight is a star. They see that, right? They already see that there's this buzz in the community. Then you hear that he actually won a big match. So you know he's a winner, not a loser, getting rolled up on a Friday Night SmackDown to Xavier Woods, which has happened numerous times. Right? This was the moment to show the world this dude's for real. And again, it's like, just kidding. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We know what's best for business, man. I can't fucking fathom this company. I can't fucking fathom this company. Now what are we doing? The fucking women's tag match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus the Ronda and Shayna. I haven't even put a fucking tally in here yet. I can't fathom this fucking company. For anybody that says I rip AEW apart, I only talk about the negative, there's not enough positive for me to talk about A, and B, I only review shows that pull 1 million viewers. So just like NXT, I can't review AEW, they don't pull enough audience. But if you think I rip AEW, welcome to my reviews of WWE, because this fucking company is for the fucking birds. This is it. This is the show that finally puts BC through the fucking brick wall, guys. This is the fucking show that finally says, that's it. That's it. I don't give a fuck who you are from here on out. Content creator, podcaster, reporter, critic, I don't give a fuck. If you don't blame Paul Levesque as well, you can blame Vince all you want, but if you don't also include HHH after tonight, if he is really that much of a fucking bitch enabler that he doesn't do anything that's right, and he's being spanked by Vince every which way, if you're just going to feel bad for him and treat him like he's a victim, fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. You're not helping this business, especially this product. You are part of the problem, not the solution. Paul Levesque needs to go. We need somebody who's got the fucking balls. Stand the fuck up or walk the fuck out. If enough people do it, the message gets sent to Ari, the CEO of Endeavor. What's sad is that was a good match, as DJ as a prodigy said. It was actually a really good match. I was into it, and I was ready to start this off big. LA Knight. And then I just remember who's running this shit. Paul Levesque and Vinny. But I just know Paul Levesque doesn't give a fuck about LA Knight. He does not like LA Knight. He gave him his name back. He said, sit the fuck down. You guys remember, NXT, LA Knight wasn't a big deal, was he? Eli Drake, LA Knight, wasn't one of H's boys. You guys remember that? I wonder why. I cannot believe this shit right now, man. All right, let me go. I'm supposed to be calling a tag match. I haven't even put the fucking tally in here. Guys, there's a tag team title match on right now. Sorry, not sorry. This stream has went off the rails. This is unlike something we've ever seen before, man. This is WWE once again sticking up their middle fingers, and this is the shit that they deserve. Every fucking piece of fuck you retaliation right back. Fuck that company, man. This is gonna get this is gonna get 5 uglies. Match number 1 gets 5 uglies. That means those are eventually gonna get crossed off into 2 bads apiece. So you're already starting off at 10 bads for this event. Match number 1, LA Knight has lost somehow. I don't know how. The company hates when somebody becomes a star and they didn't make you. Vince McMahon always hated it, and Paul Levesque hates it. Paul Levesque hates if you don't look at him as Papa H. If you don't look at Paul Levesque like a father figure, and LA Knight doesn't, he beats to his own drum. That's what you're going to get. Just like Cody Rhodes. If Cody Rhodes doesn't look at H like a father figure. Cody Rhodes put a sledgehammer to the throne in AEW of Triple H. And Cody Rhodes lost on the biggest stage of them all. That's Paul Levesque being Petty Paul. It's Petty Paul, and it's always been Petty Paul. 5 uglies. And I'm being generous! I'm being generous. Liv Morgan looks beautiful there in her United Kingdom garment there, her little outfit. I don't know, guys. I'm shocked right now. I'm absolutely shocked. There's a tag title match going on, Ronda and Shayna versus Liv and Raquel, and my mind is on how they just... It was right there, man. You just give it to LA Knight, and you let this star get even brighter, right? Because if the company even gets a fraction behind him, this is going to be one of those things where we go, I think it's struggling adversity, basically. I think what they're doing is they're going to keep making him lose, and that'll make the fans even more enraged, and we'll be more behind him. You're not understanding how this works. You need to now bring the casuals to see LA Knight and know that this is the real deal. If they don't look at you as a winner, and some casual fans, they just see the headlines, and then they go, oh, wait, I've been hearing a lot of buzz about LA Knight, and he just won Money in the Bank. I got to give another look to this dude. You now have to start thinking about the other fans to bring in. This company is ass backwards, and they're just doing shit to get a rise out of us. They think that their shit don't stink. Damien Priest has a long while to go. It's going to take more than a title or a briefcase on Damien to get him as over as LA Knight. Give him proper storytelling and good booking. Not a briefcase, not even a title. Hitching a briefcase to the shoulder or in the hands of Damien isn't going to make Damien more over. I don't even feel like calling this fucking match. Raquel about to powerbomb Ronda Rousey on the middle of the fucking ropes. Powerbombs Rousey, good. Get the fucking title. Let's play hot potato some more with the titles. Who gives a fuck? This company doesn't care. Just fucking pass the titles around. Have 2 more ladies come out. Have an open... Have Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville come out. Have Dana Brooke and Eva Marie come out. Have Lana and Alicia Fox. I don't give a fuck. Tamina and Nia Jax. Fuck it. Bring out fucking Britt Baker and Jade Cargill. I don't give a shit. Pass the titles around. The only thing that makes sense in this company is everything that doesn't make sense. Listen, look at that crowd, guys. Look at the crowd. Their asses on their fucking seats. That first match took the wind out of this crowd. I hope they can get it back. This crowd is fucking dead now. They killed the crowd. If you're just joining us, man, I know it's a Saturday afternoon, or if you're coming in and out, or you're going to catch this even after, maybe later tonight, tomorrow when we're not live. If you made it to this point, if you haven't heard, if you're living underneath the rock, LA Knight, Triple H just made LA Knight lose this match. And we'll see a report, right? Vince McMahon's fingerprints were all over the show. They trapped Paul Levesque in a closet. Paul couldn't even get his pinky fingerprint on the sheet. It was all Vince. Paul couldn't get a finger on it. All the fingers were printed by Vince. Right? We're going to get that story from Sean Ross, and everybody in the community is going to fucking cry. Fucking Vince! Paul Levesque got screwed. No, LA Knight got screwed because people like Paul Levesque, the ass-kissing enablers, are in charge. I tell you, bro. I can't believe they did it again. Cody Rhodes, Asuka, LA Knight. Oh, Shayna just took out Ronda. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Shayna Baszler just took out Ronda Rousey. Well, that'll get a crowd to their feet. Shayna Baszler's choking out Rousey. Liv Morgan looks like she just saw fucking BC on 67 Coffees throwing baristas through the window. The yes chant has erupted for Shayna Baszler, man. That's how much they do not like Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler just became an Insta-face. Rousey is in tears yelling Shayna. Raquel just got in the ring, tags in Liv like, listen, let's pick up the pieces. It looks like we are going to get new tag guys, we're actually going to play hot potato with the titles. We're going to have new title holders again. The Raquel bomb. Oblivion by Liv Morgan. Hit. Oh, Rousey did not take that well. She basically did a handstand. 1, 2, 3. Liv and Raquel win the championships. Remember when Ronda and Shayna got him and we were like, all right, this is the last chance for Ronda and Shayna. This is the last chance. They didn't work on their own because booking does not know how to book them and failed them creatively. So now you put them together. No team in the world should ever be able to beat them. This would be the only way, Shayna taking out Ronda. But it's just hilarious that 1 month later, if even, Shayna and Ronda are already losing the titles. This is hilarious. I don't even know what to think right now. I don't know. I'm going to let you guys put that in the category because I can't do this right. What I'm going to do is I'm going back in time, if you don't mind. I'm going to rewind. Hey, can BC rewind, unit? Hey, unit, in the live chat, can BC rewind to the first match, please? Because I'm not done. I'm changing my tally. Can BC rewind? Let me know if I can rewind, please. Thank you. I can rewind. Awesome. I'm changing that shit. Now that I'm comprehending it a little bit more, LA Knight just lost. LA Knight, when the whole world, just like Cody Rhodes at Mania, was ready to erupt. And they had LA Knight lose. I'm changing that 5 uglies. That is now 10 uglies. How's that shit? That's it. 10 fucking uglies now. 10. And I can't even say I'm finished. It might keep going up after every match the more I comprehend it. 10 uglies. And I can do it. It's my fucking show. And the decision was that fucking bad. 10. 10 uglies. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Now, you guys, I'm still stuck on match 1. I might be the whole night. You guys are going to have to decide match 2 for me. Hold on, guys. Should Liv and Raquel versus Ronda and Shayna go into the good column? So guys, in about 15 seconds in your chat, you're going to see a question, a poll. Should Liv and Raquel versus Ronda and Shayna go into the good column? If you guys say it should be good, I'll put it into the good. The only good that I saw was Shayna turning on Ronda, but I'm so pissed off at match number 1. This match was sloppy to me. The finish was botched by Ronda. She did a handstand. But maybe the rest of the match was good to you. That's fine. Say good, guys. If you don't think it should go into the good, claim that it is bad, please. It'll be in your chat within the next 15 seconds, guys. I need at least 100 of you in less than 2 minutes to participate in this poll. It's going to be up in your chat. You guys are going to determine match number 2. Somehow, I just put it up 6 seconds ago, and we were at 200 votes. You guys fucking rock, man. Well, now that I get that type of response, don't forget to smash the up, please. That'll help out the algorithm for the thousands that are going to catch this after we're live over the next 24 hours. Guys, just smash the up for me. I'd love to get that over 250 going into match number 3. That would be exceptional. So 250 on the ups, please. Almost 300 on the votes. 70% of you guys so far are saying no. That tag match, even with Shayna turning on Ronda, fucking sucked. And it should not go into the good. And that is not going to make up for match number 1. I'll wait till we get to 300 votes in less than 90 seconds, by the way. You guys are kick-ass. My amplified unit. And then I'm going to end the poll. 300 votes, the poll is officially closed. The results will be in your chat within the next 20 seconds. 69% say no, 30 say yes. Match number 2. The tag title's changing hands yet again, because that's what this company does. Match number 2 goes into the bad column. The only reason it's not going into the ugly is because I liked Shayna turning on Ronda. I just don't understand why you put the titles on them in the first place then. Nothing in this company makes sense. They don't even care to plan it out. Match number 2 goes into the bad column. Scooter McGee is going to the ring right now, guys. Scooter McGee, Matt Riddle. We'll see what color his little nail polish is today. You know, he likes to do his nails. Hey, guys, I just did my nails. They're fuchsia, not pink. That's what Matt Riddle says. David, 77, member for 1 month, brother. Gold team for a month. My channel member, David, 77. I'm done with the WWE. I will not watch this shit. Maybe until I see Bray again. Goodbye. David, 77. I can't even say I blame you, brother. Salute. I feel that rage, brother. I feel just that it's like hopelessness with this company. We finally tell them, hey, we're backing a star. You're not even making him. You ain't even got to do that much. Bare minimum good booking, and we'll take them the rest of the way. And this company won't even give us that. And there'll be stupid people in the community that are going to say, this is only going to make him bigger, be seen, like they did with Cody, right? Struggle in adversity. He's ready to go now. He's ready to get to the next step. Just give him the rocket. Why cool it off? David, 77, I appreciate your membership. I hope you keep, even though you're giving up on WWE, and I cannot blame you. Salute in all your future endeavors, David, 77. I hope once in a while you stop by the channel and say what's up to BC and my unit, man. Chaos, Daniel, Christina, JR9! JR9, can you believe this shit? At this point, just fucking leave. No, don't actually do that. It's still a fun atmosphere. You still have a good time. But JR9, this was the botch. They flipped off the UK in the very first match. That's a Paul Levesque special right there. Rachel, DJ is a prodigy. Strict Tango, Maroon, Sir Charles, D, Network Guy, COVID, Sheo. Stop by, David77, say what's up to my unit and BC every now and again, man. But I do not blame you at all for having to leave this shit product. Because that's exactly what it is. Gunther is on his way to the ring, guys. Scooter McGee, Matt Riddle is already inside the ring. IC title match, and I still cannot even get myself to care about this shit. I am still stuck on match number 1. Guys, we went over 250 on the ups. If you don't mind, we're about 10 to 15 away from 300. If you haven't done it yet, that's going to look really sexy if we get that over 300, guys, by the start of this IC title match. That would be badass. Let's get that over 300 on the ups. While Gunther is taking his slow walk, not as slow as The Undertaker, but to the ring. Let me go over to some super chats from earlier, guys. Derek Fleming Jr., 2-spot. I'm here for the amplified man's commentary. Well, we got amplified like we've never seen before after match number 1. Derek Fleming Jr., I'm glad you're on board with this today, bro. Unreal, dude. Ash Stegmeister Stegels, 199. Let me hear everybody say LA Knight. Yeah. No. I can't even fathom Ash Stegmeister. I appreciate the coffee, but ain't nobody saying yeah after today. What a botch. WTFF boy, 499, 5-spot coffee. I have a sneaking suspicion Logan wins, then LA Knight wins it from a feud from him. Shake my head. But just let him win it. But it's VKM and HHH at the end of the day. They didn't even go Logan. They did some weird shit, Damien. It's because they didn't want to let the fans win. They don't want the fans thinking that we can just make somebody, right? They hate that. They need to make the person. Vince used to always do it, and Paul Levesque needs to be the father figure. He needs to be Papa H. People like Cody, people like LA Knight, they don't look at H as his papa, as their papa. So he screws them at WrestleMania, Cody, and he screws LA Knight here. He gets you there, and then he rips you apart. It's what he's always done. Paul Levesque has always done this his entire career. The more he has power, the more he does it. So, WTFF, boy, I appreciate the coffee. They decided to go Damian Priest for no fucking reason underneath the sun. Brian is exactly right in the chat. WWE just buried their own fan base. Colin, 5-spot coffee. I hope the IWC is happy because we might get Brock versus Cody at SummerSlam thanks to Triple H. Yeah, this was the same audience that claimed that Cody needs adversity and struggle. And now look, those same people are going, this shit sucks with Cody and Brock. It doesn't even make sense. There's not even a reason for the feud. You guys are the ones that said that needs to happen at WrestleMania. And then Roman went on a 2-month vacation, and he's been having tag matches ever since. 4 months, he hasn't even defended the title. But Cody needs to lose, Beasley. Yeah, good luck with that. You also said Asuka needs to lose at Mania. And guess what? She won the title on a Saturday afternoon 4 weeks later. Don't tell me what should happen. BC already knows. I'm already miles ahead of this shit. Colin, I appreciate it. Devil Jinx, 5-spot coffee. LA Knight, Priest, I don't care. Anyone but Logan Paul for me. Cheers. Love your streams, dude. Devil Jinx, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, BC does care. This had to be LA Knight. This was LA Knight's night. Literally. And this is what the company does. They don't read the temperature of the room. They botch it, and then nothing feels right afterwards. PB Silly Pride, 5-spot coffee. Hey, BC, just had knee replacement surgery, spending some of my healing time with the amplified unit. Speedy recovery, brother. Much love and respect, PB Silly Pride. Not just the coffee, but you being up in these chats all the time. Seeing your name come across the screens, always a good sight to see, my man. Speedy recovery, much love and respect, PB Silly Pride. J, 499, 5-spot coffee. LA Knight is great, but needs a new theme music. By the way, BC, have you seen the Walking Dead spinoff with Negan and Maggie yet? I have not. Negan and Maggie, I am waiting till I have time to really watch it, undivided attention. Because I love Negan and Maggie's characters. I can't wait to see that. LA Knight's music just got really good with the new LA. They made that amplified at the beginning. So I'm much more okay with the music he's got now. Doesn't even matter because they don't want to book him properly anyway. What do you guys want me to do? You want me to call the action like I did? I gave you everything in match 1, and WWE doesn't give a fuck about it, so why should I? What am I supposed to do? Gunther versus Matt Riddle. The crowd is on their asses. Nobody gives a fuck. I'll keep reading super chats until I come up with a decision. Should I put 5 more in the ugly for match number 1? I may. Adrienne Lachey, 2-spot coffee. Trish has another run in her, rooting for her. Adrienne, first of all, good to see you up in here. Much love and respect. Always good to see your name pop up in here. And I agree with you. You know that. Why everybody else can bash Trish, I'll jump on the bandwagon with Adrian Lachey, no doubt. Adrian, much love and respect. Jack Brewer, 7 spot, couple of coffees. Catching up on streams. I've been busy moving and at my friend's funeral, but we'll catch the stream later. If LA Knight don't win, I will riot. Stay amplified. Well, Jack Brewer, it looks like you're rioting, brother. Hopefully you're not rioting at your friend's funeral, but it looks like you're rioting because Paul Levesque and Vinnie Mac, let's blame them both. Right? Let's be fair. Let's put both of them into this. Vince and Triple H fucked it up again. Jack Brewer, appreciate it. Big Nang, 5 spot coffee. Droz is nothing but a jobber, yet it's sad for what happened to him in his last time in the ring. Seems like he suffered enough for years. R.I.P. to Droz. Big Nang, Droz is nothing but a jobber. Droz was going to be something huge, and he was never a jobber. So I don't understand that, Big Nang. Droz was something very, very special, and he was only getting started. Unfortunately, what happened to Droz happened. But appreciate it, Big Nang. I think that was just a typo on Big Nang's part. Droz was definitely no jobber. Let me go over to... where do I leave off here, man? Where are we? Big Nang, 2 spot. BC, this is why I love schmaz matches. But why, Big Nang? For bullshit like we saw? It was an absolute circus. I was doing commentary the whole first match, and I was like, what the fuck? How do you call this shit? And then at the end, it doesn't even make sense. The crowd, the air got sucked out of them just like WrestleMania. So I'm glad you like them, Big Nang. I can't stand schmaz matches, and this is exactly why. PB Silly Pride, 5 spot coffee. Logan Paul was good in the Royal Rumble, especially that spot with him and Ricochet when they collided in midair. That even hurt me. Yeah, PB Silly Pride. That was Logan Paul's been really good, guys. No doubt, PB Silly Pride. Logan Paul's been good. It's just putting him in a schmaz match, you're not getting the best out of Logan Paul. There's no reason Logan should have been in this match. This does not showcase Logan correctly, and he may be fucked up. He looked like he got fucked up by Ricochet in that table spot. All right, let's go to the ring. I'll go over to the other super chats after this match, guys. Gunther bomb to Matt Riddle. 1, 2. Gunther picks Riddle up himself. Riddle was beat. Instead, he puts an ankle lock onto him. I think we all agree Matthew Riddle should not be winning the IC title from Gunther, correct? Not at Money in the Bank, man. This huge, long title reign for Gunther cannot end by Scooter McGee. In fact, I'd have him tap out right now. Matt Riddle taps out to Gunther. There you go. There you go. I don't give a fuck what happened with the... Look at the crowd. They don't even really give a fuck. And we get behind Gunther, and this is the fucking UK. But we're just kind of doing a golf clap. Everyone's just kind of standing golf clap. I mean, the air got sucked out of the building in match number 1. I like the definitive pin. I don't even care about the match. I don't give a fuck what happened. If this was a boring match, if this was the greatest match in the fucking world, I don't give a shit. That finish is all that needs to happen. Oh, is that Drew McIntyre? Wait, no, man. He's just coming out as a face to take on Gunther. We've already seen this in the past, didn't we? Like triple threat or something. Wasn't Sheamus involved? Now, I told you guys Drew was coming back tonight, or a really good chance. It was imminent. I've been telling you guys that for a while, but why is he not coming back as a heel? Take out Sethington. Give Drew McIntyre a new vibe, a new feel. Yeah, at WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre already lost to Gunther. Why would you do this now? I was just about to put the good in there, even though I didn't really see the fucking match. I don't care. Matt Riddle tapping out like he did to Gunther deserves a good. Seeing Drew McIntyre should be a great. What do we do? We're just going to put an IC title on him? Oh, Drew McIntyre chant. Well, that got some life to the crowd. Maybe they felt they had to turn him face after the LA Knight botch. This is the laziest thing to do, though. Gunther and Drew again? He's going to get kicked, obviously, and that's going to... I'm guessing he's going to deliver the boot. Because that's all WWE does, is the most simplistic shit. It's going to be a Claymore party. Who wants to come to my party? A Claymore party. And now we get a UK pop. And this is what happens, folks. Now I'm going to be negative here, and people are going to go, wow, Basie, really? I'm saying real. Listen to my fucking words, everybody. Look at Drew. He's going to hold up an IC title. Drew McIntyre has been off for this long, and he wants an IC title, guys. That makes sense. I want the mid-card title. It's as fucking stupid as Wardlow saying I don't want to be in the heavyweight title tournament. Remember when CM Punk went away and they had the tournament for the new champion, and Wardlow said, I don't want to be in it. I want to go for the TNT championship. What do you mean you want to go for the mid-card? Do you realize that the winner of the world title is the first one in line when Punk comes back? You'd be the first one in line for Punk's title. Wardlow went for the mid-card. This dude comes back after all this time to go after an IC title in a feud that he was already in during WrestleMania. So, guys, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get the pop right now from the UK. And within just a couple weeks, it's going to be the same Drew McIntyre. Nobody's going to give a fuck when his music hits. Because the booking, the creativity, the vibe is dead. You guys know I'm fucking right, man. I was going to put a good into that for fucking Gunther tapping out Riddle the way that he did. And I should be putting a good to see Drew McIntyre back. Instead, they choose this. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, you think I fucking forgot about match number 1? I'm putting 5 more uglies for match number 1. That's 15. And I'm adding another one for bringing back Drew McIntyre in the laziest fucking way imaginable. And not making a great impact like it would have done Sethington. So that's 16 uglies. And a bad, like a fucking cherry on top. That's right, I just gave match number 1 5 more uglies. And unit, I can't even say I'm done. I may give it 5 more. The more I think about it. Tony Partita, 10 spot, couple of coffees. BC, I'm going to miss the live. Gotta go to a birthday party. Why are you going to a birthday party, Tony Partita? You just missed the Claymore party. It's Drew and Gunther again. We're rehashing WrestleMania. This time maybe with Sheamus again. Tony Partita, BC, I'm going to miss the live, going to a birthday party, but just wanted to stop by and say what's up and give that like button an Akeem Big Splash. Much love, brother. Tony Partita, I appreciate all the love you showed to the channel, man. So good seeing your name up in here. I appreciate the coffees. Appreciate the super chat, man. Akeem Big Splash, you're taking it back to the day, brother. I used to love the Akeem Big Splash. Thank you for smashing that up. Where are we at on the ups, guys? Are we almost at 350? We're actually 5 away from 350, guys, on the ups. I appreciate that. Even though I've been screaming at this fucking product. I have never been this amplified on a WWE show. We're not even done. I'm still fixated on match 1. Tony Partita, man. Enjoy that birthday party. You ain't missing shit right now. You're just going to get yourself frustrated. Fleck Wabo, 5 spot coffee. New York is death a go. Next Friday, you're going to SmackDown. Madison Square Garden, Fleck Guapo. Speaking of cashing in, I'm cashing in Money in the Bank rewards nights in Orlando in a few weeks personally. Orlando also getting events, probably getting the Rumble too, possibly soon, correct? So Fleck Guapo making the rounds. Salute, brother. Hopefully they're better nights than what we're seeing tonight. JR9 Gaming, 5-Spot Coffee inside the O2 Arena in London. JR9 Gaming is doing some live reporting for BC. Just deflated the entire London crowd. What an ugly start. LA Knight done filthy for Damien Priest. Triple H is a clown. Screw this. JR9, who's inside the O2 right now, just said that the entire London crowd got deflated when that happened. JR9, that's what we saw on our computer/TV sets, bro. So JR9 confirms that. JR9, I don't even know, bro. I can't fathom this. I can't fathom what just happened tonight. Dante Jaron 23, 5-Spot Coffee. I called it. WWE is going to do the opposite of everything that should happen. Once again, I predict the same the rest of the show. Dante Jaron 23, they're just fucking with us, bro. They're just fucking with us. If we try to put somebody up organically that they didn't create, this is what we're going to get. Cody, Asuka, we're going to not give you a WrestleMania moment. You're going to win it a Saturday afternoon in Saudi. Cody, you're going to get to the grand stage and you're not going to win. LA Knight, we're going to get you to the top of the ladder, but you ain't going to get it. Completely pathetic. Dominik Mysterio coming out next. There was a rumor going around that Cody versus Dominik was going to main event. I don't know why that rumor started. That was never going to happen, guys. That was never going to happen. So, I think maybe because they were setting up for Brock Lesnar later tonight and people thought Brock would end the show. Dominik is on his way to the ring now. Cody Rhodes is his match. A D-Carre, 2-Spot, 3 Uglies, BC. I think you're talking about match 1, LA Knight losing. Wrong, D-Carre. I appreciate the coffee. 15 Uglies. And Drew McIntyre coming back to go after Gunther again after all this time for the mid-card title? Makes no sense. It's the same Drew. Going for the same title in the same match as he was before he left. That's an ugly too. So 15 on top of 1, and that's 16 uglies. D-Carre, I'm not fucking around today, bro. Asado, Fortune, 5-Spot Coffee. I don't even want to watch the rest of the show. That's how you blow a start. I like the guy, but Damien did nothing with the U.S. belt. Exactly, Asado. Asado Fortune says it perfectly. Remember when Damien had the title? It didn't do anything. Seth Rollins with a U.S. title. So far, even with this title, isn't really doing anything. A title isn't going to make you. A briefcase isn't going to make you. Get the good booking first, then get that shit. Or get super over like LA Knight, then get that shit. Hold on, Cody Rhodes, I got to show him some respect during his entrance here. Oh! Cody Rhodes, another guy screwed at WrestleMania. Now he's playing around with Dominik in the middle of the event. He's going to Puerto Rico in a fucking feud with Brock that we don't even know why. He's going into SummerSlam for a third match with Brock. We still don't know why it even started. You wouldn't run a car without an engine. Or these days without a fucking battery. You're taking your battery from your toothbrush and you're putting it in your fucking car these days. No story is good without a purpose. No story is a story without a plot. Every time I see Cody, that's all I can think of now is how they're just trying to dig him out of the hole they created for him at WrestleMania. He was always going to get this fucking reactions. He was super over. That's the whole spiel. That's why you put the machine behind them. Instead, they act like they're behind them, right? And then they put them to the and then they take it back. Man, if this guy had the championship this whole time, this company would be a lot different right now. No reason for Roman to have the titles. He goes away for 2 months on vacation, comes back, 2 straight pay-per-views. He's in tag team matches. 4 months that title has not been defended. Beginning of April, it's now July. April, May, June, and now July. 4 months. So we're still talking about that botch from Mania. 4 months later. And we'll be talking about the LA Knight botch 4 months from now. Man. Is it even healthy to scream for 3-4 hours? Should I be protecting the fucking heart or something right now? Is that what I should be doing? Watching this fucking company is bad for your health. Well, while this match goes on, I had some more supers I just want to go over at the beginning of this match, guys. WWE, AEW, Marvel fan, 5-spot coffee, gold card, channel member of the week, by the way. WWE, AEW, Marvel fan. Triple H has done Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. Hold on. Dominik getting good heel heat right here, man. Evading Cody Rhodes. A little bit of a cheap shot right there. WWE, AEW, Marvel fan, 5-spot coffee. Triple H has done Cody Rhodes and now LA Knight filthy tonight. WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes should have won, and LA Knight should have won tonight. Botched booking. WWE, AEW, Marvel fan, thank you for taking the blinders off. I wish the rest of the community would now finally hold Triple H accountable. Don't just blame Vince after tonight, bro. This is the type of shit you walk the fuck out then. If you really believe somebody should win, you put your own fucking job on the line. You're a multi-millionaire. If somebody's really disrespecting you to that level, you would walk away at McDonald's or on Wall Street getting millions of dollars. WWE is no different. Paul Levesque is not a victim. He's an enabling ass kisser. He's a bitch. If he's going to claim that position, Chief Content Creative Officer, and these are the decisions being made, and you're telling me that I got to believe it's just Vince spanking him? His hands are tied, BC? He can't do anything about it, BC. He's a victim. I feel so bad for Paul. No. No more. We haven't been. But after tonight, I hope the whole community rises up and revolts against Paul Levesque. Strict Tango 2-spot. LA Knight being done filthy just like Monet at WrestleMania 32. Yeah, you can add Mercedes in there as well, Sasha. You can add so many, Strict Tango. Appreciate your Strict Tango. Colin 2-spot. They already blaming Vince. The IWC is sad. Are they already blaming Vince for it? I bet you. Because now they have to cover their own ass. Right? You got a portion of the community, literally, no brain cells in them. They're completely fucking, they're deprived of brain cells. They're dumb as fuck. And they have 140 characters, and they've been blaming Vince McMahon for everything. If there's a rainstorm, it's Vince McMahon. If you got a flat tire on your way to work, it's Vince McMahon. If there was not enough marshmallows in your Lucky Charms, blame Vince McMahon. But they refuse to say that Paul Levesque is a grown-up. A grown man with millions of dollars, and he's a victim. He's held hostage in WWE. He can't leave, and why would he? He's a millionaire. Okay, so let's just act like he's not the Chief Content Creative Officer. He's just there to take the fall. Unfortunately, these motherfuckers won't fucking have him take any fall. Paul Levesque doesn't have to wake up. He can make these decisions, and you're just going to blame Vince. You think Vince checks his fucking tweeter machine? You think Vince gives a fuck or even knows what you're saying? No. So nothing's ever going to change because you're not blaming Vince. Or fucking, you are blaming Vince. You're not blaming H with Vince. Absolutely blame Vince if you want. I don't give a fuck. He's been to blame for 10 years. But you're not blaming H with him. What do you want me to do? Call the action? Okay, Cody and Dominik Dominik's in the ring. The crowd is sitting down. They're rooting on Cody. I'm having a better time being frustrated with all my super chatters right now, man. They're already blaming Vince McMahon. Oh yeah, that's all you'll see in the community. Fucking Vince! Paul Levesque totally got screwed tonight, man. Paul Levesque, Triple H, he really wanted LA Knight, and he just lost again. He wanted Cody, he wanted Asuka, man, Paul Levesque. This poor guy, somebody call the police. These are crimes on Paul Levesque. Yeah, they are. Paul Levesque's the one committing them. Colin, I appreciate that word, man, but I already knew they were just going to blame Vince because now they backed themselves into a corner. That's their narrative now. If they turn around now, they're going to look like idiots. Jamal Strake in 2-spot. Triple H needs to be removed from his position immediately. Vince McMahon doesn't need another ass-kissing enabler. Vince McMahon doesn't need another dude there who's going to collect a paycheck and play the role of a victim. Josh Cooper, 5-spot coffee. BC, I'm pissed. I was close to going tonight as I live 2 hours away from the O2 Arena. Thanks. Oh, thank fuck I didn't. Vile, shameless company, says Josh Cooper. Salute, bro. You saved yourself, brother. I don't know if it's anybody any better watching like this, Josh Cooper. Silver Black 31, 5-spot coffee. Missed the first part because I left my phone. Looks like Money in the Bank is a huge turd. Well, 15 out of those 16 uglies are because of one match. Silver Black 31, good seeing you up in here, man. JR9 Gaming, live in the O2 Arena with a 5-spot coffee. This should have been Alba and Isla's moment unifying the tag titles in the UK. After something like that, Liv is now wasted in a tag team for even longer. Awful. Exactly. More hot potato, ring around the rosy, merry-go-round with the tag titles. And Liv is now held down with Raquel again. But don't worry, JR9 Gaming. With WWE, in 2 weeks, you'll have new champions. This company doesn't know what they're doing. Silver Black 31, 2-spot coffee. So Alba and Isla got done dirty for this. Exactly. Blame Paul Levesque. Oh, I'm sorry. Blame Vince. Paul Levesque is being spanked and held in a closet somewhere. Patriot Ninja, 5-spot coffee. I told my wife at the beginning of the show the outcome will determine my mood the rest of the night. Why do we care, BC? I think that's the problem, Patriot Ninja. I have these conversations with my buddies all the time. I think I care too much about things. I'm very passionate. I'm very amplified. So I could be at a 9-to-5 job when I was younger, just stocking shelves. And I always just gave a fuck. I didn't want to just casually go through the day and be like, dude, this shit sucks with my buddies at work. No, I wanted to kick ass, bust ass, get amplified. And the day for me went by even quicker. And I got a lot done. I was amped. I got bigger muscles, lifting up all the fucking pallets and shit. I care too much about everything. I guess that's my fault. Patriot Ninja. Good seeing you, brother. You guys are missing nothing. It's an average Monday Night Raw match right now, and I love Cody, and in great heel work recently by Dominik, but you're not missing anything. Nothing that screams pay-per-view yet. I will break into my super chats. I will break away from my super chats and tell you when something epic pay-per-view-esque is happening. Until that happens, Network Guy Dave with a 5-spot coffee. What up, BC? What up, Network Guy Dave? Shayna turning on Ronda doesn't make sense. I can see if we've seen issues between them before, but Shayna and Ronda leading up to this match, no issues. Shake my head. Network Guy Dave, the company's off the rails. We've said that all the time. Tonight, this is showing you this company. There is problems I don't think they can come back from, man. Network Guy Dave. Ash Stegmeister Steggles 2-spot. Clash at the Castle 1,000 times better than this shit. I forgot what even happened at Clash at the Castle. Stegmeister, that's how forgettable this shit is. I think that was a good show, though, wasn't it? David 77. 10-spot coffee. Won't stop supporting this channel, though. I'm with you all the way. Salute. David 77 in an earlier super chat after that first match. Said that he was done with WWE. He's just done. So I said, make sure you keep coming back and saying what's up to the channel. So David77 says, I'll absolutely keep saying what's up to the channel and supporting. Dominik has just been pinned, guys. Cody Cutters, Crossroads. The Cody Cutter Crossroads combo. This was nothing more than a Raw match. I was watching the whole thing. I was waiting to break in with my commentary. And now everybody's standing doing a golf clap, guys. There was nothing really... I mean, I think we could have used Dominik. Of course, Cody has to win. But we could have saw Dominik look a little better here. I mean, he's just being dragged out of the ring by Rhea Ripley. I don't understand why this match would have to... and this is what I mean. This is Paul Levesque going, see? Cody's booking is flawless. Look at it. This was a victory that was never in question. He's on the top turnbuckle. Maybe we still get Brock Lesnar to fucking come out and take out Cody. You guys think we see Brock Lesnar maybe? But the point is, look, see, he won the match. You all said his booking was bad after Mania. Yeah, that's exactly. It's never felt the same. Of course we give him a pop. Everybody loves Cody. That's the reason. Mania was a botch. Morons. Let's see if Brockton Lesnar comes out. Brock Lesnar comes out with a fucking forklift. He's like, that aisle is long. It's a shame this guy doesn't have a title that he's celebrating with right now. There's no reason for Roman to have that title. He's done nothing for 4 months with it. Vacation and tag matches. This guy is busting his ass every match. Celebrating, crowd, acting as if he is the champ, and he's got no fucking title. I got to think about that tally, guys. Darkman 060, 5-spot coffee. Waste of time, waste of a briefcase win, and for what? A predictable Judgment Day twist? And LA Knight possibly being left off of SummerSlam. Wouldn't doubt it. Oh, they'll probably put him on some insignificant shit. Darkman 060, I can't even comprehend that decision. WWE, AEW Marvel fan, 5-spot coffee. Gold, channel member of the week. WWE, AEW Marvel fan says Alba Fire and Isla Dawn get done filthy for that tag match. It's absolutely a disgusting move by Triple H. And Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam, question mark? Looks like that's where they're headed, man. Nothing is making sense tonight. Dino, 10-spot coffee. What up, BC? I was supposed to be there live along with JR9, but I chose not to go because I did not care at all. Now I see I made the right choice, and people will blame Vince, laugh my ass off, and not Triple H. Schnoz McGee has to go. I second that. I third that. I quadruple that. No doubt. Dino was supposed to go, but didn't go. Dino, I couldn't even imagine being there live and having that type of disappointment. I couldn't even imagine being there live and seeing that type of disappointment. John Cena's music is hitting. Is Cena in the O2? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me give that match first of all. Cody Rhodes versus Dominik Mysterio. John Cena is here. Cody Rhodes and Dominik Mysterio was a Monday Night Raw match. Nothing special. No reason for that to be on a pay-per-view. Cody Rhodes and Dominik. I'm sorry to do this. I love Cody Rhodes, and I think that Dominik Mysterio is so special. And he's got that organic heel heat. That goes into the bad column. I don't know what you guys want from me. That was not a pay-per-view match. John Cena is back in WWE for the night. What a surprise, man. That's actually good. I'm going to put that into the good column. It's actually good to see John Cena, man. That's actually a surprise. There you go. I'm not even a John Cena fan, guys. But I was not expecting that. See, if I'm in the arena, just like I would be so upset after match one, I'd feel like I got robbed money-wise for what I paid for a ticket. Just for them to say, fuck you on the LA Knight shit. But this is one of those moments where I'd be like, oh shit, all right. John Cena, man, pretty cool. If you're in the arena right now, JR9 Gaming's probably, I don't know if JR9 Gaming is a John Cena fan, but he's probably like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that music. That was actually a good secret. I haven't checked the dirt sheets. I haven't checked my sources hours before the event, so I don't know if people already knew that was happening. He says, surprise. That actually is a surprise. He said, I think I'm the one that's surprised. He said, I'm used to you guys singing John Cena sucks, but you flipped it around on me tonight. He's singing his song, man. John Cena, dude. This fucking guy. There's always a different vibe when this dude's in the house. First premium live event in London in over 20 years. That's why he had to show up, he says. Almost 400 on the ups, guys. 380 some odd. If you haven't smashed that up, let's go over 400 and stay amplified. We're crushing it right now live, head-to-head with the event. What better way than to spend some time with you on this Saturday, he says. Fuck yeah. This dude's in his jean shorts. He's got his wristbands. He looks like he's ready to take an F5. Salute, unit. John Cena says it's not up to me to be here, it's up to the decision makers, and they don't know how to feel about London. They think it's a hostile environment. So he's breaking down exactly what Paul Levesque, Schnoz McGee, feels about London. They think you guys try to take over the show. You're getting a lot of insight, man, on the LA Knight sitch, why Paul Levesque fucked him up tonight. He says, you're not trying to take over the show, you are the show. You know they planned this masterfully, knowing what they were about to do to LA Knight. If they lost the crowd completely by the mid-show, they were going to have Cena go out there to save it. Luckily, Cody got a good pop. Drew got a decent pop. Good pop. So, I mean, they're stacking these surprises post-LA Knight. They knew what they were doing to us. They were flipping us off. They were saying, fuck you. And then they're going to toy with us like a toy in front of a cat. They're going to parade Drew McIntyre. They're going to parade a nonsensical Cody Rhodes match. They're going to bring out Jonathan Cena. And they're going to hope that everyone just forgets or shuts up. Carlos Ray, exactly, Beast. You know it, Carlos. We're not stupid, bro. We see exactly how they're stacking the show after LA Knight's loss. They used to do this to Daniel Bryan, guys, until they finally realized they can't hold the Yes Movement down, and they had to start going with it. That pissed Paul Levesque off like you would not believe. Thank you, Cena, loud by everybody. Wouldn't think you'd be hearing that, right? He's actually breaking down the fourth wall. It's true. They don't like when you stop and let the crowd take over. That's why they had the ring announcer stop saying, for one fall, at the beginning of the announcements. This match is scheduled for one fall. And then everybody would say one fall. They actually just go right into it. They can't stand when the crowd participates like that. I got you, Carlos, man. We know what's up. Man, this reaction for John Cena. This crowd is off the chart, bro. Guys, why are they going wild? I saw Carlos's comment. What did he just say? I missed it. They just flipped out and lost their minds. What did he say just now? He said, I struck a nerve. About what? Oh, bring WrestleMania to London. Yeah, that would be fucking electric, bro. Thank you, guys. WrestleMania to London. He said, let the world know what we already know. Let them see, feel, and hear you right now. This was planned for the LA Knight shit. I'm telling you guys, they wanted to just make sure that they have control over the show after the LA Knight shit. Somebody's going to come out, obviously, to get their ass whooped. They're going to... Grayson Waller is going to be bitch boyed out for John Cena. Paul Levesque is already making him a clown because this is HBK's guy and not Paul Levesque. London, though, so you know it'll get a reaction for sure, but is he just going to get F5'd? Are they going to have a spatula scrape him out of the ring? Or are they going to have a match and he just gets fucking squashed? Shut the fuck up chance for Grayson Waller. Real quick, Saeed Parker with a 5-spot coffee super chat. Priest and Knight for the title would make both of them go to the moon in their career. Priest and Knight for the title. So Priest would have to eventually cash in one day, and then you set up a feud with LA Knight. Man, that's future booking, Saeed Parker. The WWE doesn't think that far ahead. They don't even know what they're having for dinner. Saeed Parker, I appreciate the coffee. So he's just, Grayson Waller's just tearing up the crowd right now. They boo who they're supposed to cheer and cheer who they're supposed to boo. Yeah, that's real cool, he says. He said, we could be somewhere beautiful right here. Nice weather, beaches. WrestleMania should go to Australia if it's going to go international. That's really going to irk London, obviously. John Cena's going to tear this kid up. You guys realize that's what John does. He literally will... He will rip you apart and you will learn a lesson and he will make you better. What he did in that ring to Roman Reigns on the microphone, he ruined Roman Reigns, but to a point where he had to rebuild and become better. Austin Theory, he absolutely ripped him apart. He had to put his own pieces back together. And so many others, man. John Cena rips you at the soul, man. He'll hit you really low, but it's to make you better. Man, Grayson is still talking, guys. Fuck him up, Cena. Fuck him up. Chant. Go Jaren Gaming. Rock that shit. He said he's asking John Cena to let him be Superman this time. 400 on the ups. I appreciate that, guys. Let's go to 500 live, man, on those ups. 500 we are on the road to. John Cena versus Grayson Waller at WrestleMania Australia. I like Grayson, guys. This is not landing right now. Let's move this on, man. We're just really pumping up Australia and getting London to like be pissed because he's talking about Australia. All right, that worked for 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's move this along, guys. Cena said, let me get this straight. Cena said, let me get this straight. You don't want a WrestleMania here. You want me to get on a plane and fly all the way to Australia so that I can get a rub from you. Cena tries to walk away. Grayson will not let Cena leave the ring. Cena's gonna kill this dude. Cena's gonna rock this guy. Grayson attacks Cena instead. Very good. Very good. That's what needed to happen. You can't just make Grayson Waller look like a fucking idiot just for the guy who's already a retired star almost can get a pop. I mean, Cena's probably going to end up getting the upper hand anyway, but at least make people see Grayson Waller like a threat. Grayson Waller doing his knee ups. I love it. And now Cena just picks him up. And thanks for coming. Attitude adjustment FU. Cena's music hits, and that's the segment. Nice little surprise. Get Grayson Waller some TV time. I'm glad he got a few punches in at least. I'm not going to give this another up, guys. I'm not giving this another like into the good column. You're not going to get that from me. I gave one good for Cena's return. I thought that was a fun little surprise. No harm, no foul. Unlike Drew McIntyre, where I don't understand why he's just going back after Gunther for the mid-card title when he's been gone for so long. All of that time off, there's now 2 world titles, and he wants the mid-card title. It's just weird. He should have came back as a heel, attacked Sethington, and it would have been something different, organic, something desperately needed for Drew McIntyre. That's why I can't get behind that. For Cena, that was a good little surprise, I felt. He gets one good into that column, man. That's all I'm giving it. Jay, 5-Spot Coffee, why not capitalize on LA Knight's momentum? I don't understand WWE's logic. They botch consistently. At this point, they're consciously just saying fuck you to all of us. That's what, it's not just Vince McMahon, it is Paul Levesque, Triple H. WWE is now saying fuck you to all of us. And there's a portion of the fans that they don't care. They're just going to go, well, that's Vince now. Paul Levesque loves us. It could be much better with Paul. They don't understand that Paul, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and you're going to get a lot of these decisions with Paul Levesque as well. If he does not like you, he does not like you, and you're going to be treated like shit, and we're going to be told to fuck off. Big Nang, 2-Spot, sad that Drew's reaction flopped compared to Carlito. Yeah, Carlito's was definitely much louder. I think a lot of fans were happy to see Drew. When you're gone for a while and you first come back, you get what's called the first impression pop again, right? It's like a second chance at a first impression. So you get that pop. Even Charlie Flair got a big pop. Every time she comes back, there's a big part of the crowd that gives her a hand, and then within 3 or 4 weeks, they're booing her. But you always get a good pop when you come back. But Carlito far outweighed Drew McIntyre. I think a lot of people, after the initial pop for Drew, they were like, wait a second, you're just going after Gunther again? Doesn't make sense. I'm glad that the O2 Arena realize that. WWE, AEW, Marvel fan, 5-spot coffee. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins would have had an impact more than Gunther versus McIntyre at SummerSlam. Money in the Bank is a night of botched booking. It's a Paul Levesque special. Triple H is great at one thing these days, making sure that nobody gets what they want. He thinks that what he's doing, that's going to be the best way to business. Because remember a few years ago, I had Black and Gold successful for 2 years until I got my ass whooped by Tony Khan and booted off of Wednesdays. Let's not talk about that. I like it better when people call me a creative genius. Mark Chisholm, 5-spot coffee. Please, for the love of God, get rid of VKM and especially, and I mean especially, Triple H. Absolutely no faith, care, sympathy, and trust in both of them. Vince McMahon, we've been ripping apart for the 6 years I've had this channel. And this past year, we are absolutely ripping Triple H apart. Mark Chisholm, salute on that, brother! Exclamation point. Patriot Ninja, 5-spot coffee. Thank you, BC, and the Amplified Unit community. I need this podcast. Get LA Knight right. That's it. Proof they have zero respect for the fans. They go out of their way to say fuck you to the fans. Patriot Ninja, I appreciate those words. I'm glad you're on board in this unit, bro. Big Nang, 5-spot coffee. BC, remember in 2009, Mike Knox beats up at Ray every week and commentators ask him why. He said no reason. I guess that's how Brock and Mr. Adversity are feuding. Only difference is nobody gave a fuck about Mike Knox and Rey Mysterio either, Big Nang. Nobody remembers that, not even BC. So Big Nang, you're exactly right, and you proved the point. Nobody's going to recall Rey Mysterio getting beat up by Mike Knox. And in 5 years, 10 years, 5 weeks, 2 weeks, nobody's going to care or even remember Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. Salute, Big Nang. Right about now, guys, we're going to go into the Money in the Bank women's ladder match. Bayley is making her way to the ring. I feel she has to win this. The money is on Io Sky. Right? That's what Vegas is on. The odds are on Io. That's one of my favorites. I won't be that disappointed. But I feel that Bayley needs this shit. Bayley needs that shit. Did she just say representing Judgment Day and not Damage Control? I thought I heard that, but I was like, no, BC's screaming over her, so maybe I'm just hearing shit. You guys seem to have caught that. Bayley is now part of Judgment Day, apparently. This company is fucked. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows what they're saying. Bayley is out there. Io is out there. Zelina Vega. 411 of heaven. Zelina Vega. Spicy Mama McCaleb. 10-spot coffees in the super chat. Spicy Mama McCaleb. This pay-per-view is really pissing me off. Shake my damn head. Waste of my time every month. You know, we just get together. We want to have a good time. Watch good wrestling. A good wrestling show. And watch who is organically getting over by us really get the time of day. And time after time, they make sure that doesn't happen. Spicy Mama McCaleb, much love and respect. I'm with you. Zoey Stark is out next, guys. Zoey looking diesel, man. Zoey's looking good. Trish Stratus is out next. Love Trish, man. Look at her, dude. She's in her 40s. Not that that's old by any means, but in her 40s, and she looks that fucking good. And she's got kids, or at least 8 kids. She's a MILF. Good for her, bro. Bayley is in Judgment Day. If you guys are just tuning in, Bayley is now in Judgment Day, apparently. Good to know. Spicy Mama McCaleb, thank you. Network guy Dave, 10-spot, couple of coffees. I went back and watched WCW Super Brawl 3, and it continues to prove my point. Pro wrestling is at an all-time low. No larger-than-life characters or captivating storylines. Tony Khan, Vince McMahon, and Triple H equals garbage. That's one of my favorite events, Network guy Dave. Super Brawl 3. is an event I must have watched 87 times. No joke. And that's when I was younger. Network guy Dave, no question, man. And I agree, obviously, on TK, Vince, and Triple H taking a nosedive. But they're doing just fine doing that on their own. Becky Lynch is out next, guys. Dressed like a Green Bay Packer cheerleader. My Green Bay Packers. Fuck yeah. There you go. Losing Aaron Rodgers, we could use that. There you go, man. The green and gold / green and yellow. We call it green and gold. Yes, it's yellow. Look at that. She's a Green Bay Packer cheerleader. Love it. The match is underway. Everybody's wrestling in the crowd, or in the aisle, I should say. Network guy Dave, appreciate it, brother. Dino, 2-spot. Dino, with that coffee, says, what the fuck is going on with the 3 titles on Roman? Because it looks really cool with the 2 titles on Paul Heyman, so they're just making it Roman 3 belts, Dino. It doesn't make sense, but the company doesn't. DB for life, a 20 spot, brother. Chucking coffees at the channel. It's always good to see DB for life up in here. Always love Trish, but WWE calls her up. But has nothing for Nikki Cross, Xia Li, Candice LeRae, Shotzi Blackheart. I get so sick of fans kissing up to H. People keep forgetting who H has been and always will be, a stooge. And Alba and Isla are ruined at this point, shake my head. No lies detected, DB for life. Let me just add an exclamation point to all of that. DB for life. I appreciate that 20 spot, brother. More importantly, it's good seeing you up in here. Muhammad Isa, 2-spot. LA Knight should attack Cena. I would have loved it. That would have gotten 5 ups, maybe, right? Maybe we could fucking go up into the good column. Well, I don't know if it deserves 5, actually. I should put more into the fucking ugly right now. Man, for a minute there, Muhammad, I forgot about LA Knight, right? I'm having a good time shooting the shit with you guys. The women's ladder match just started. Zelina Vega's diving. Becky Lynch is throwing ladders around. But Muhammad, you made me remember that first match. Oh, Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus showing you how yoga is improving her life. What is sexier than a Trish Stratus? A Trish Stratus in yoga. Muhammad. Yeah, that would have been fun, bro. But it was not LA Knight. It was Grayson Waller. Derek Spina. 5 spot. Orton shows up. Legend killer on Cena. That would have been cool, too. Derek Spina. Derek, that would have been awesome, man, if Randy Orton came out like that. But, you know, you hope there's more meaning when Orton comes back. Not just a Cena appearance. You hope that when Orton comes back, man, it's something big. Big. And I hope that's as a heel, too. I hope they don't botch that like they just did Drew McIntyre. Derek, I appreciate the super, man. Appreciate the coffee. Dante Jaron 23, 2-spot coffee. Wrestling as a whole just sucks these days. And this company, and Triple H, is not helping it. Dante Jaron 23. Swift 718, 10-spot coffee. They have had such a hard time making the audience connect. They need to start embracing the organic. It's a cheap code. It's a cheat code telling them what will make them money. Right in their laps, but they reject it. Swift 718, exactly, bro. Swift 718. I mean, we're telling them who we enjoy and who we will buy the merch for, who we will buy tickets to show up for, and they say, fuck you, you're going to take who we tell you to take. Charlie Flair, Roman Reigns, Austin Theory, and now Damien Priest. It's not going to be the ones that you really like. I'm trying to keep up on the supers. Every time I think I got a whole nother batch, there's a whole nother batch coming in. You guys are amplified with BC, dude. I assure you, as long as I have battery left, I'm going to get to every single super chat in this bitch by the end of this night. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Square that camera up there, man. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's a little better for BC. Becky Lynch going up top. All right, let's try to call some match. Guys, I've been out of it since the first match. The first match, I was calling every move, and it was a circus. It was the men's ladder match. I was on fire. And then after seeing LA Knight lose, I haven't wanted to commentate any of these fucking matches. Cody versus Dominik was a Monday Night Raw match at best. Gunther tapping out Riddle was cool to see Riddle tap out so fucking fiercely. But then Drew McIntyre returning just to redo what he already did with Gunther? Doesn't make sense. Becky's got to disarm her onto Zoey through the ladder. I don't know what happened there, man. Trish tried to do a Hurricanrana perfectly. Becky was like, what? And Becky just jumps off the ladder and then runs into the top of the turnbuckle. This is a shit fest so far, man. Bayley doesn't know how to take a Hurricanrana from Trish. Just run head first. Get between her legs. It's not that hard. If you want to make it work, get between Trish's legs. All right, that sounded really kinky, actually. But you know what I mean. If Bayley wants to make this, run in between Trish's legs. Get your face in between her legs. It's that simple. It's like nobody knows how to take Trish's. She's in the air with her legs wide open. Finish the job. Her legs are wide open. What do you think you're going to do? You take a Hurricanrana. If you see somebody's legs wide open, finish the job. All right, that sounds really sexual, actually. You guys know what I mean, wrestling-wise. If her legs are, it's a Hurricanrana. Get your mind out of the gutter, unit. See, so look at how Trish just took that snake eyes, guys. She went face first. And there's going to be people blaming that Trish doesn't know how to wrestle or Trish doesn't have it. Trish just went face first. She didn't have to do that. She knows how to sell face first into the top turnbuckle. The ladies never do that. Man, Bayley's got to win this, guys. This is Bayley's time, man. Much love to my girl, Io. And she's most likely gonna win. But I think Bayley screwing Io would cause that great friction between Judgment Day. That's right, it's no longer Damage Control. At the beginning of the match, it's now Bayley and Io are a part of Judgment Day now. But that'll cause that friction. Bayley gets the briefcase. Bayley finally gets good booking after 5 fucking years plus in this company. Main roster-wise, 6 to 7 years. Do your moonsault, lady. Io's up on the big-ass ladder. She's going to do that over the moonsault from the top. Be careful, girl. There she goes, and she got it. She hit it flush. Io is fucking amazing, guys. Major pop for Io. Look at this moonsault. How beautiful. The only other moonsault today that's that good, aside from Ember Moon, Athena. If you guys don't know, Athena is still wrestling ROH. Tony Khan keeps her hidden in the closet. But the only other moonsault that's that fucking good for the ladies, man, Tiffany Stratton, who's actually very new to the wrestling world, but she's actually the NXT Women's Champion. For those of you that don't know a lot about her, go check her out. Her name is Tiffany Stratton. She has a moonsault that you're going to fall in love with. Lands right into the pinfall. Up at the top of the ladder, Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus staring at each other. Becky Lynch going for a suplex on Trish from the top of the ladder. Pushes Trish off instead. Zoey pulling Becky off, but Becky says, "Get off me." Becky dives off, gives a right punch. Zelina just does a crossbody from the middle of the... So now it's just a spot fest. Let's tell a little bit more story. Why not, man? I know. BC, these matches are always spot fest, man. Tell a little bit of story, brah. Yo, look at the height she gets, bro. Zelina ducked out of it, though. Tosses Io out. Zelina going to the top. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to pop a clearly Canadian as well. Double powerbomb onto Zelina. Why did it take two people? Trish and Becky. Half of Becky could have powerbombed little 411 of heaven, Zelina Vega. Salute, clearly Canadian. What do I got here? A mountain blackberry. Let's pop that. Salute to my unit, man. Thank you for chilling on this Saturday afternoon, now into the evening with BC, or nighttime, morning, wherever you are in the world. To all of my amplified unit, the hundreds here live, the thousands that are going to catch this over the next 24 hours. To every single one of you guys, thank you so much for being a part of this channel and a part of this event. Salute to every single one of you guys, man. I love how Wade Barrett says it's starting to get chaotic. The fuck is this guy on? It's been chaotic! Whole fucking match has been chaotic, Wade. It's funny, man. These people just can't keep up with Trish. Like, Bayley is supposed to pick her up and then she springboards off the second rope with the bulldog, right? But Bayley couldn't really get Trish up. Same thing when Trish was waiting there with her legs wide open. Put your head between the legs and take the Hurricanrana. And people are going to say Trish is bad. Trish needs the help. It takes two to tango. Meanwhile, Trish is asked to go face first into the turnbuckle. Guess what she does? Goes face first. Sells the shit out of it. I love Trish Stratus, man. And this women's division can get help. They can learn a lot from somebody like Trish. This is smart. Handcuff Becky. Because Becky should not be winning this match anyway. This gives her an easy out. Right? Nobody can blame the fact that she lost. Handcuff the motherfucker. Unfortunately, Becky does not want to be handcuffed. She's like, that only works when Sethington is doing it, not you, Zoey. I don't swing that way, Zoey. She's keeping those handcuffs, though. Becky's like, this is for Sethington when we get back to the hotel. She's keeping those handcuffs. If you're just tuning in, yes, that board does not lie. 16 in the ugly. Each one of those uglies gets crossed off into two bads, by the way. At the end of this review, to determine if this is a good or bad pay-per-view, every ugly will get crossed off and it'll become two bads. So I don't even want to do the math right now. That's a lot of bads. But if you saw the first match of the night, you guys know why this board looks the way that it does. And I have no regrets, and I am not sorry for it. And I will not be changing my mind. Zoey is on a ladder right now on the outside. It's set up like a table. The top is on the commentator table. The end of the ladder is on the apron, so it's set up like a table on the outside, the ladder. Looks like we're going to get a manhandle slam to Trish. Oh, ladder does not break. Trish took that like a fucking champ. Her back bent. Nice fucking snap mirror there by Zoey on the Becky, by the way. Her back bent and Trish shouldered it like a fucking champion. That was a stiff manhandle slam because Becky got no fucking height on it. She just chucked Trish backwards. Now, to be fair, you could also say maybe Trish didn't jump high enough, but it looked like Becky did a triple hesitation, so Trish didn't know when she wanted her to jump. I'll catch the replay again and I'll give you guys better analysis, but it looked like there was a triple hesitation there. At that point, you don't know when to jump. Zelina and Zoey are up at the top of the ladder right now inside the ring. Looks like we're going to get code red. Oh! A code red from the top of the rope to a ladder, and Zoey's head went through the fucking ring. Not the ring, canvas, like the two of the rings of the ladder. Kevin Dunn, you gotta show me a replay in the truck. She almost kicked the Money in the Black briefcase off of the hinge. Oh! Spot of the night, dog. Spot of the night, dog. Yo, you ain't beating that spot, dog. Zelina Vega and Zoey get the award for spot of the night. Wow, that was sick, bro. A code red from the top of the ladder onto another ladder set up like a table, and Zoey just fucking went head first through two of the top of the rings. Io is up top now, about to retrieve it. She's being pushed off. Is it Bayley? Bayley screwed Io! I said that before Michael Cole, by the way, right now. I got the call before Michael Cole. Guys, this is how I said the finish should be. Bayley screws Io and Bayley gets it. I hope she gets it right now. That's the finish. Get up there, Bayley. Come on. She's not going to get it. She's taken 10 years to fucking set it up like she's fucking determining which ladder to get at Home Depot. Becky went up there, bro. Bayley's not. That would have been the way to do it, man. Screw over Io. Get the briefcase. Well, Bayley's not winning it now, man. She's got that handcuff in Bayley's mouth, bro. Remember the handcuff that was on one of her hands and she's saving for Sethington? She used that in the mouth of Bayley, bro. Oh, Becky doesn't need a briefcase. There's no way she's winning this. Io's back in. Io came to the aid of Bayley. If I was Io, I would have taken out Bayley, right? Where's Trish and Zoey, man? Well, Zoey got knocked the fuck out on the code red. Bayley's back up there now. Oh, Io is handcuffing Becky and Bayley. Io handcuffed them, bro. The crowd is on their feet. That's smart. Okay. Look at Io, man. Io was like, how the fuck do I get up there now? I gotta climb over Bayley now. She's gonna climb over the leader of the group. She's climbing over Bayley, the ultimate insult. That's a way to win the briefcase, bro. That's my girl, Io. I would have had Bayley, but this is fucking cool. Io is your Money in the Bank 2023 winner. That's my girl. I can't hate on that. I love Io. She's one of the best pro wrestlers in the world for females. I've said that for years. I hope this finally starts the showcase for the rest of the world to realize that. Because so far, the world doesn't know that she is. And that's a shame. Her booking has not allowed her to do such. I don't mind this call. Is it the best call? No. To get Io over with the crowd, she doesn't actually need a briefcase. She just needs consistent good booking. She doesn't need a title right now or a briefcase. Bayley could use the briefcase more than anything, and that would set up Io pretty good. But hey, it is what it is, man. And another reason it really doesn't make sense, as much as I love Io. Guys, she just went for the title, Bianca's title, last month, or a Backlash. A little over a month ago, maybe. I think it was last month. Last month, against Bianca, she already had a title match. She lost, flat on her back, looking up at the lights, guys. So now she's sitting there with a briefcase, and people are supposed to go, oh, wow, she's finally going to get a title opportunity. But she just had one and failed last month. You know what I mean? A lot of us are not going to forget that, guys. So that's another reason why it's ass backwards, but it is what it is. It's at least massively better than what happened in the first match of the night. I don't even want to say the names in the first match anymore. It just makes me fucking, it's just disgusting what Triple H did to LA Knight. Look at Io, and Bayley and Becky are still handcuffed, like, fuck! They're looking up at Io, like, what the shit? Bayley's like, I brought you in! How the fuck you gonna climb over me, bitch? Look at my girl, Io, what a night. For Io, not for LA Knight or the rest of us. Woo, doggy! Match was sloppy. It was nowhere near one of the best Money in the Bank matches I've ever seen. The finish was creative as fuck. Not the way I would have went, as much as I love Io, and it's such a great moment for her. I like the finish. The match was sloppy, actually. Not the way I would have gone. I can't give this a great as much as I would like to, but I won't give it a bad. I'll be fair, like I always am. This will go into the good column, guys. Congratulations to Io Shirai, Io Sky. That's going to be two goods, and that's only John Cena and Io's the way that she won. That's really the only goods that like got a pop from BC. Not even Drew McIntyre, because it was done so stupidly. You guys know why if you caught that part of the review. Now, the reason I took out that 2 in the bad is because I am going back to the first match. Can BC rewind for a second? Amplified unit, is it okay if we go back to the first match? Because I'm not done with those tallies yet. I took out the 2 from the bad because I'm giving it 2 more bads. And I'm giving it 2 more fucking uglies. No, fuck that. Yeah, 2 more uglies. Fuck it. That's right. I just rewinded to the first match and I gave it 2 more fucking bads and I gave it 2 more uglies. Because I just am reminded throughout this whole show of how they did LA Knight so fucking filthy and how stupid that was when you could have had the O2 Arena catapulting through the stratosphere to start the night off. This could have gone down as in one of the most epic ways to start an event. And you fucking suck the air out of them. Thank goodness you got surprises like Drew and John Cena. And you have a favorite like Io winning. You better pull every trick out of the book after the stunt you pulled in match 1. Triple H, Schnoz McGee, Pinocchio Pussface, fuck off. 2 more uglies, 2 more bads. I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it. Where'd I leave off in the Super? Swift 718. Prime Killer. I already read Swift 718, no doubt, brother. Prime Killer, 5-spot coffee. LA Knight and Cody Rhodes should form a tag team called Struggle in Adversity. Prime Killer, let me read that again. Prime Killer, 5-spot super chat coffee. LA Knight and Cody Rhodes should form a tag team called Struggle in Adversity. Leave it to Paul Schnoz McGee Levesque. He'll do it. PB Silly Pride, 5-spot coffee. Quotes, half the people are saying, let's go Cena. The other half are saying Cena sucks. Not a damn fool is saying a damn thing about Seth Rollins. Think about that, PB Silly Pride. I already did, bro. I know. Salute, brother. Good catch. Dave Mille, $4.99, 5-spot super chat coffee. Let's face it, the WWE isn't making botches. Botches are usually mistakes that can be avoided. They just don't give a damn. So Dave's like, at what point do we even stop calling them botches? They just don't care, and they're literally, purposely, consciously saying fuck you to all of us. Dave, I can't argue that, bro. Renee G, 15 spot. 3-star Bucks, 5 Duncans getting tossed to the channel. Renee G, one of my tried and true, my gold team. Thank you, BC. You are making this pay-per-view watchable. Much love and respect. Renee G, I'm glad I can entertain you. I hope that you guys know, as much as I'm screaming and shit, for your entertainment, I hope you know that I actually am also frustrated at that first match, man. Like, that's not just for entertainment. Of course, I'm amplified to level 10. I wouldn't just be shouting like this in a Starbucks because of wrestling. But I actually am pissed off at that, man. That is a massive, massive fuck you to the audience. And it's not once or twice here and there. Paul Levesque has been doing this since he took over. Even more than Vince McMahon used to say fuck you to us. It's alarming at this point. I'm not buying into that shit. Renee G, appreciate you so much. Finn Balor is on his way to the ring, guys. He's going to take on Sethington Rollins for the World Championship. Well, I'm sorry. The Runners-Up Participation Trophy title. Derek Fleming Jr., 2-spot. Is the momentum over for LA Knight? No, because we're behind LA Knight. Just like Cody Rhodes, we didn't stop cheering for him after Mania. LA Knight is going to continue to get loud, massive pops. It's just sad that they won't just do the right thing now. I couldn't imagine if Stone Cold organically wins King of the Ring. They see that he's super over, and then all of a sudden they stall it out, right? They leave him off TV for a few weeks. They leave him off the next 4 pay-per-views. They put him in a title match on his 5th pay-per-view, but he loses it. They would never do that. I don't know why you just suppress Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. Of course they're going to get a pop. Put the fucking vehicle, the machine behind them. This is organic. We're telling you this is who we want to fucking go for. Okay, so we'll put it on Damien Priest. People are buying tickets and they're like, oh, we bought it to see LA Knight. It's cool. We got John Cena and Drew McIntyre. We saw some good wrestling. But what the fuck? The big moment that we came here for, like Cody winning Mania or LA Knight, we didn't even... Okay. I don't know if I'd pay that much again to see what I saw, but, you know, you're making fans question their decisions. It's so stupid, man. So the momentum is not over for LA Knight. It's just beginning. The booking is just... How does Triple H see this guy getting over and leave him off 3 straight pay-per-views? WrestleMania, Backlash, Night of Champions, put him in Money in the Bank as one of 7 people and have him lose. JR9 Gaming live from the O2 Arena in London right now. Coffee, this 5-spot coffee. The Cena pop was the loudest reaction I've heard ever, like Goosebumps moment. We gotta get WrestleMania London now. Would be epic. Finally a positive. JR9, that was actually the first good that I put in. The second one was Io in the way that she won that match just now. So that's the only 2 goods, JR9. But I'm not even a Cena fan. That was actually a pleasant surprise. JR9, I'm glad you guys got something to legitimately cheer for in a good way. Sethington Rollins is on his way to the ring right now, guys. Where's he at? Crowd shot. Where's JR9 Gaming? I see JR9 Gaming. What up, JR9? There's JR9 Gaming. What up, dude? Sethington. Oh, here we go with the OO. I got to put this on mute for a minute, guys. I can't do the OO shit. It makes me nauseous. Ash, Stegmeister Stegels, 2-spot. Please, sir, can I have 5 more uglies, sir? Probably, Ash. I'm not even done. Is this the main event? Can somebody confirm if this is the main event, please? I lost track when I was too busy putting 18 fucking uglies into the columns here, man. I think this is the main event, right, guys? Oh, no, Civil War, man. That shows you how I don't give a fuck about Roman Reigns in a tag team match, but okay. It is the best storyline in WWE, no doubt, but it's a tag team match. Hopefully they got some fun shit planned, though, man. I think they will. So, my point is, Stegmeister, you might get... Guys, let me know when I can unmute the screen. It looks like they're still doing They're showing a crowd shot. It looks like they're still doing that. So let me know when I can unmute this. This song makes me nauseous. So Stegmeister, I still might put 5 more uglies for that first match. I've been doing it all through the fucking show, as you know. Stegmeister, I appreciate you, man. Oh, it's over? Okay, guys, thank you. All right, it's unmuted. Nah, you guys are right. You pulled through for me. Thank you, guys. No, I missed Finn Balor's call. I missed Balor's introduction because I had it muted. Unit, we're about to hit 450 on the ups live. On a Saturday afternoon, we started this thing on just a few hours of notice, by the way. I wasn't sure I could go live until earlier this morning. So you guys showed up, man. Hundreds throughout the event. Thousands will be catching this over the next 24 hours. And we are headed toward 500, man. We're about to clinch 450 on the ups. That's a testament to how amplified you guys are, man. I appreciate it. Before the match starts, man, there's even more super chats, man. We have Nikolay Kendev. Nikolay Kondev with a 10-spot coffee. Give Triple H and VKM a slammy for the worst pay-per-view / PLE in this decade. Respect to BC from Bulgaria. Salute all the way to Bulgaria, brother. Nikolay, I appreciate you, brother. And absolutely, we'll give him a slammy, all right upside their dome piece. Appreciate you, brother. WWE, AEW Marvel fan, Gold Card Channel member of the week, 5-spot coffee. I wouldn't mind if Trish Stratus wins, but the truth is, Trish Stratus doesn't need the briefcase. No doubt. I would never put her as that. I wouldn't mind it like you, WWE, AEW Marvel fan, but not needed. And she did not. EO ended up winning that. Jane Donnelly, 10-spot. I see that super sticker, brother. Jane Donnelly, I got that shit, brother. 10-spot. Appreciate you, man. And the banger bomb to kick us off the right way with Carlos Ray and Angel Alega. You guys rock those banger bombs. I think you got BC amplified to another level. So by the time LA Knight was done filthy, you got an ultra amplified BC. Jane Donnelly, appreciate you. Colin, 5-spot coffee. When I said blame Triple H, they tell no when I say blame Triple H, they say no, it's Vince. You know what I said to myself on them? I said, I already know the truth. I don't need to hear it. Colin, that's the best thing you can do, bro. These people are only going to blame Vince, and they're going to give Paul Levesque Triple H a pass every time. They're going to give him a get-out-of-jail-free card. They're never going to blame Triple H for anything. And that's why the product is never going to change. Paul Levesque is just going to laugh at all of you. Keep doing what he's doing. He's got his cozy little job. Nobody ever blames him for anything. Must be nice. Colin, keep doing you, brother. Big name, 2-spot. BC. EO winning should at least be 5 greats, right? No. Why would it be 5 greats, Big Nang? I mean, I love EO, but I mean, she just had a title match last month and she lost. Now she has a briefcase. It doesn't make sense. It's ass backwards. If you knew, and you should have known months in advance who's winning the briefcase, you wouldn't have EO just losing flat on her back to Bianca Belair for the title last month. So Big Nang, when you do shit ass backwards, you're not going to get 5 greats from BC. You ain't even going to get 1. You're not even going to get 1 great. And I know Big Nang in the chat says, but BC, struggle in adversity, BC. Right? That's what they're going to claim, right? She lost the championship match last month, but she overcame the struggle and adversity, and now she has a briefcase, BC. Big Nang, you're spot on. That's all we're going to hear, brother. Jane Donnelly, 5-spot. Disappointed Bayley didn't win, but that was a good finish. Glad that at least it was EO if it wasn't Bayley. My same sentiments. If not Bayley, even though it doesn't make sense, I want to see my girl up there, EO. If Trish did win it, I would not be complaining. The rest of the community would lose their shit. But I wouldn't for Trish. But yeah, Bayley, Io, Trish. That would be the three. No offense to Zelina, man. She gave it. Her and Zoey had the spot of the night, bruh. Michael Anthony, $2.99, 3-spot. Who wins the next match and predicts on outcome? Who wins the next match and predicts on outcome? Well, Sethington wins this match. I don't even care how. No offense to Balor, but Sethington just got the belt. All this company just loves to play hot potato with all the mid-card titles, tag titles, all that shit. So we don't need to see more of that. I would have had Drew McIntyre interfere or show up post-match, set up him and Sethington. A heel Drew in London, that's going to captivate the crowd, and we'll be talking about that. Instead, they wasted Drew on a Gunther match, which we've already seen around WrestleMania. All this time away, and he wants the mid-card title, not the world title. Okay, that makes sense. So Sethington wins. Who was that? Michael Anthony? Let me go back. Michael Anthony. Sethington wins. I think that's it, right? I mean, is Brock Lesnar showing up to take out Sethington? No, because Brock still has unfinished business, the rubber match with Cody. We heard Brock was here tonight. He didn't show up for Cody. I don't know who would show up post-match for Sethington to start a feud for SummerSlam. So Michael Anthony, there's nothing to really predict. This is a Monday Night Raw match at best, and you know what? We've already seen this match. We saw it for the first ever Universal title, but we've also seen it 4 other times on Monday Night Raw. So this is literally just a Raw rematch. Sorry to sound like a Debbie Downer negative guy to you guys, but this match does not intrigue BC at all. That's why I'm reading Super Chats. Otis Linkman, 5-spot Wolfie. Otis, Triple H messed up with Cody, Asuka, and now LA Knight. In relation to Money in the Bank, let's not forget that foolishness with Theory's cash-in. What is Triple H doing? And that was Triple H's call. He already admitted that, guys. Austin Theory's cash-in on a mid-card title during an open challenge on a Monday Night Raw. Paul Levesque took full responsibility. That was a botch of epic proportions. But we gave him a pass, right? Well, I know it was stupid, but Theory needs a reset. And we all just gave it a pass. Cody Rhodes. Paul Levesque went to the media scrum and said, yeah, nope, that's all me. Trust me, that was my decision. And sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. That was his words. Paul Levesque did the Cody Rhodes botch at WrestleMania. But we gave it a pass. Struggling adversities needed, BC. And here we all saying, nothing makes sense with Cody and Brock. This is stupid. Where is Roman? Why is he on vacation for 2 months? Why is he only in tag matches? Oh, now everybody thinks it's a botch. But they still won't blame H. This was H. We all know that. Otis Linkman, we know the truth. Every other creator, podcaster, reporter, journalist, they're going to come out with their Vince McMahon had his fingerprints out over all of the WWE show stories, right? All the articles. They're all going to blame just Vince and not Triple H. Fuck them. Otis Linkman, my amplified unit knows the truth, and that's all that fucking matters. Strict Tango, 2-spot. Did you say Monet's collective movie trailer? I did not. I don't have time to catch a lot. When I have free time, I'm making these podcasts for you guys, man. I'm recording. I'll try to catch it, Strict Tango. Derek Fleming Jr., 2-spot. Buddy of mine is now a Packer. Benny Sapp, DB. I got to look more into that, Derek Fleming Jr. Jane Donnelly, 2-spot. BC, I think we need to rewind back to match 1. Oh, we're going to again, trust me. I don't think we're staying at 18. Jane Donnelly, trust me on that, bro. Blood Honey, 78, 20-spot. Missed a bit of your stream, BC, at work. You sound like you need more coffee. Cheers, BC. Much love and respect, Blood Honey 78. I appreciate all the coffees, dude. What makes you say I need more coffee? Could it be me getting amplified on 18 uglies and 4 bads? And I'm not even done yet. I appreciate the coffees, Blood Honey 78. All right. I'll do some commentary on this fucking match, guys. Relax. Hold on. Gary McMurray with a 10 spot just now. Gary McMurray with that 10 spot. What up, BC? From one coffee lover to another. All the way from Edinburgh, Scotland. Have a couple of coffees on me. Keep up the good work. Gary! Appreciate it, bro. Keep pounding those. Hey, for that, I got to salute an actual sip of coffee then. I'm nursing my second one for the podcast here. Gary McMurray, here's to you, brother. Salute. All the way back to Scotland, man. Man, you guys are watching from all over the world. I wish we were in a better mood after match number 1, but if you guys saw match number 1, you know why BC got amplified on this show. Gary McMurray, I appreciate you, brother. All right, let's see what we got. Finn Balor, top rope. You guys have been missing nothing. I've been watching the whole thing. There's nothing to call yet. This is the same shit they did on their Monday Night Raw matches. Nothing has been even different sequence-wise. They just switched up some things. So they took a lot of what they've already done in the past, and they're just instituting it into this one. Pace is a little bit faster than the Raw match. Certain instances, anyway. Pedigree from Seth onto Balor, and then Seth just acts like he's fucking about to go to bed. You've been wrestling for 6 minutes, guys. You can't be half dead already. Come on. Nobody's going to buy that. Jane Donnelly, 2 spot. Yo, BC, you missed a super from Ray Hunt. Jane Donnelly says, I missed a super chat from Ray Hunt. Let me go back. Hold on. Thank you, Jane Donnelly. Hold on, Ray Hunt. Where's Ray at? Ray Hunt. How far are we going back here? How far are we going back to Ray Hunt? We're at the beginning? Hold on, I'm going back in to see Ray Hunt's super chat. It's a roll-up. I'm surprised Sethington didn't lose the title off of a fucking roll-up. Nobody kicks out of a roll-up. I don't see any Ray Hunt super chat. Jane Donnelly, I see no Ray Hunt super chat, bro. I just double checked. Yeah, there's no coup de grace. A second coup de grace right now on the Rollins, man. Injure those ribs. Jane Donnelly, I did not miss a super chat that it showed me, bro. So I don't know. Oh, it's the 5-month membership. I don't get that list if I don't catch it live, man. I was probably in the middle of a rant. Ray Hunt, feel free to leave a comment in the chat, man. I'll look out for it right now, man. If there's a question or anything, Ray Hunt. I apologize, Ray Hunt. I don't get the after list on memberships. Oh, stomp! Balor went for a third coup de grace, but Rollins moved and then hit a stomp. That's it? Of course Rollins is going to win, but that was it? And now Damian Priest is looking at Rollins like, I have a briefcase. This is what I mean. Damien with a briefcase is hella more boring. Or boring, period. No offense to Damien. I like Damien. But him with a briefcase pales in comparison to LA Knight with that briefcase. Could you imagine how fun it would be right now if LA Knight's music hits and he just comes down to fuck with Seth? Instead, we have Damien. And Damien's just like, You know, I could go in there right now. Guys, you know, as much as we don't love, but we like Damien. LA Knight with that briefcase would have been way more special. Let me go back to Ray Hunt. Oh, I see Ray Hunt. I was saying Schnoz McGee should release LA Knight from this disrespect. Oh, Ray Hunt. For sure, bro. If I'm LA Knight, I have a long talk, man. Honestly. Like, what is my role? Is this what we're going to do? Is this the booking you're going to have for me? Because as much as people are going to cheer for me, you're going to hurt my overall character and development if I don't start winning the big ones. They're going to remember that I'm being rolled up by Xavier Woods. They're going to remember that I was off of 3 straight pay-per-views. They're going to remember that I failed after I said I was going to retrieve that money in the bank. All of these failures add up. And people like BC, don't forget them. We're going to cheer you. We like you. But those will eventually fade away if the booking doesn't get behind you in the right ways. So, my point is, Ray Hunt, no doubt, bro. But that is funny. Release him from the disrespect. That's the best way to put it. Sethington Rollins just wins. Like, what the fuck did we just do, guys? Guys, this is going to sound negative. I don't give a fuck. You watch and you listen to BC because I'm giving you the honesty, right? I would like to think it's not just because I'm entertaining. I like to think that you guys know that BC knows what the fuck he's talking about. Guys, that was no different than their Raw matches. Their matches they've had in the past. The triple threat they had, or no, they just had a match to get Seth to the world title, correct? So they just had a match a month ago. So not only were there's nothing different, Seth just beat him with a simplistic stomp. That's a fucking... No. That's on a pay-per-view? No, and no. That's getting an ugly. $19. In fact, can I rewind for a second, unit? While we're in a commercial break, allow me to rewind. Is it okay if I go back to the first fucking match of the night? Because I'm not done putting tallies in. I'm not fucking done. I'm going to give this motherfucker... I would like to give this motherfucker 6 more fucking uglies. That's right. Match number 1 is getting 6 more fucking uglies. That's it. 25 now because of these fucktards. 25 uglies. You think I want to do this? When I sat down with my coffee and I was looking forward to the night, what does it say in my headline? Look below BC, wherever you're watching. Phone, computer, tablet, on your big screen. What does it say? It says the night of night, right? We were all about to celebrate something special on this Saturday afternoon, evening night. We were all, after the Cody botch, sucking the air out of pro wrestling for the last several months, we were finally going to have some redemption tonight, and as a wrestling world, be excited and fucking parade about something. And Paul Levesque can't even let us have that. The night of night is what I put down in my headline, because I truly thought, wow, man, this is something that's going to be so special tonight. And they fucking botched it. Fuck these fucktards. 25 in the fucking... And I can't even say that I'm done yet. I may have to rewind during this next main event. Fucking pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. What's next? Main event, correct? What are we doing? Oh, the ever so beautiful Kayla Braxton. Up in the nosebleeds in a skybox with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, your tag team champions of the world. They weren't good enough to be on the show tonight. They were on SmackDown last night with your women's champion, Asuka. At least they didn't give it to Charlie Flair yet. That's why I'm not excited about this. There's still going to be some way where Charlie gets this, even with Bianca involved. Guys, we're over 450 on the ups now. I just saw that. We are on our way to 500 on a Saturday afternoon. Smash that up if you haven't already. Let's go to 500 live. Salute. Michael Anthony, 3-spot super chat. I can imagine BC at the press conference. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if I was at the presser? I'd be screaming at who the fuck do you call media? Little Denise Salcedo? That's not even disrespect. Much love and respect to Little Denise Salcedo, but could you imagine? I'd make her cry. Beasley, how do you feel about tonight's event? Well, fucktard H, 3 H's, fucktard McGee, schnoz, fucked it all up again, Denise. So you tell me, Denise. Who else is media here? Oh, Simon, yeah, you're gonna give me some ups? How about I give you 1,000 downs? Just look at what happened in the first match, fucktard, numbnuts. It's not media, guys. Wrestling media, it's a bunch of fucking podcasters trying to do what BC does at the level that BC does it. They ain't gonna fucking reach it. What are we in? What are we doing? We're not even at the main event. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens said stupid words, and now we're doing a fucking video package for SummerSlam. All this does is give BC more time to think about what happened in match number 1. So if I may, can I rewind for a second, unit? Is it okay if BC rewinds to the first match of the night? While we're in this stupid SummerSlam commercial, I would like to rewind. I would like to take away the 25 fucking uglies. And if you don't mind, I want to give it 3 more fucking uglies. Because that's what it is. 5 more uglies for match number 1. $30 uglies. Are you happy, Chief Content Creative Officer Paul Levesque? Oh, it's not me, BC. It's not me, Paul Levesque. It's my tribal chairman, Vince. Didn't you get the memo? Everybody is blaming Vince. Everybody blames Vince. Everybody's doing it. Sean Ross Sapp is doing it. JD from New York is doing it. Everybody's doing it. Jump on the bandwagon. Give me a get out of jail free pass. Please, BC Amplified. I just have the title. I'm being spanked and held in a closet. I'm a victim, basically. I don't give a fuck what you are. You have the title. You're the chief enabler of your tribal chairman, Vince McMahon. You're in his right ear, and you're allowing all of this under your nose. You refuse to walk out. You refuse to have a spine. There's stupid, false reports you're going to war with Vince, and this is the result? LA Knight loses like that? So you didn't even win a war with a 70-some-odd-year-old man and you're still with the company with the same fucking title? Seems to me you're a power-hungry, ass-kissing enabler. You're a puss-face McGee. You're a schnoz McGee. You're a Pinocchio puss-face. You're a fucktard. Okay, BC, I think I'm sensing hostility, BC. Listen, I'm only doing what I can. Please, I'm the victim in all of this. I'm trying to do things right, but Vince McMahon is he's overriding all of my decisions, basically. Why don't you just fucking leave? I knew a dude at McDonald's living paycheck to paycheck whose boss was shitting on him and he said, fuck you, and he left. I know a guy on Wall Street that was making $2.4 million a year and he said, fuck you to his boss because he has respect for himself. I can't do that. Then I wouldn't be around power. I wouldn't be next in line in WWE, basically. I really want it all. I want the power. I want to be right there with Vince with my nose up his ass. Then I can't respect you and I'm going to blame you. Oh, I never thought of it that way, basically. Okay, well, I'm going to go to the rest of the community, which doesn't blame me. They just blame Vince, and they still look at me as their black and gold savior. Hey, guys, remember what I did in NXT? Put me on the pedestal and treat me like a victim. Hey, doofus son-in-law, what are you doing talking to BC? Get over here, doofus. I need my shoes shined, and I want you to feed me cherries. You doofus son-in-law. Don't you dare think about getting your balls out of my idiotic daughter's purse. Yes, my tribal chairman. I'm so sorry. BC, I have to go now. Good luck with all your podcasters after the night when they all do their little review shows. Fucking Vince McMahon. Paul Levesque tried. He really wanted LA Knight, but Vince McMahon overrode it and he wanted Damien. Fucking Vince. If only Paul Levesque wasn't a victim. Yeah, let's act like Paul is not on any of these shows. He's not in Gorilla. He's not in the meetings. He's not attached to Vince in any way. He doesn't have the title of Chief Creative Officer. Let's act like Paul Levesque is not at these shows. He's at no control. He's being spanked. He's hiding in a closet. He's being kept in a closet. He's being held hostage. He's a victim. Oh, man. Wrong up in the chat. I didn't see what that was. Paul Levesque. His man is Logan Paul, not Vince. Vince doesn't have any connection with Logan Paul. The new contract that Paul got, that was all Triple H. You guys are listening and watching people that don't know what they're talking about. I don't know any other way to tell you. Paul Triple H Levesque loves Logan Paul. Loves Logan Paul. I don't know any other way to tell you that. I think no matter who was going to win this was going to be a way to say fuck you to the fans. It's not going to be LA Knight. We're still in commercial, guys. You're missing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. I got 5 screens set up. Sorry if you guys are hearing a bunch of stuff, man. I got a tablet. I got the original computer, the big screen, phone over here. I got 5 screens up front, if I count the tablet over here, which is having issues. So if you guys are hearing other things, man, my bad. My God, we're doing all these fucking... We don't need to recap this, man. You're just giving me more time to think about match number 1, and that's what I just did. You mind if I rewind, guys? Do you realize that LA Knight lost earlier in the night? What the fuck are we doing? What? Do you mind if I rewind, unit? I'm adding 5 more uglies to that fucking first match. Fuck that shit. It's now up to 35 uglies. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. 475, man. We are getting so close to 500 ups on a Saturday afternoon with less than 3 hours of notice. Thank you guys, man. Usos are on their way out. We're finally going to get this match started. Stegmeister, Ash Steggles, 2-spot. Another 20 uglies, please. Let's get this to 50. What are we at? 35. Ash Steggles, we might get to 50, dude. I don't know what. None of this is obviously planned. I'm just going about it, man. How I'm feeling about that first match. It's still leaving such a bad taste. that it keeps just pounding uglies, man. There's no way around it. Ash Stegmeister Stegels. Derek Fleming Jr., 2-spot. How many knee pads do H have for Logan and Vince? Not enough. How's that, Derek Fleming Jr.? Appreciate the coffee, brother. Big Nang, 5-spot. Hope this Civil War is able to take this pay-per-view out of the deathbed into the ICU. I love the Usos, Big Nang. It's my favorite tag team. You know that. Them and the Briscoe brothers, but I don't know what this can do to save this pay-per-view at this point. Match number 1 took the air out of... I mean, if you're the UK, you still have... they gave you a lot to cheer about with Drew McIntyre, John Cena, popping Cody Rhodes right in the middle. You know what I mean? They planned it beautifully to try to get them to forget about the LA Knight shit. But if you're like all of us at home... No, that's a bad taste in our mouth, and that's not just going to go away because John Cena showed up to take out Grayson Waller, or Drew McIntyre is once again going for Gunther's IC mid-card title. No, we're not going to forget that LA Knight botch. Absolutely not. D-Money, A-Cash, 5-spot coffee. Need a Dunkin' large hot chocolate. We need an LA pipe bomb promo versus Triple H. Yeah! Happy to see our truth. Childhood hero back. Poor Ronda. D-Money, A-Cash. No doubt, bro. Salute. Good to see D-Money, A-Cash up in this bitch. Live on a Saturday evening with the Amplified Unit. D-Money, 5-spot coffee. Exclamation point on that, bro. War Dog up in the chat. I appreciate you, brother. BC is the best to ever do it. No other pro wrestling reviewer does it like BC Amplified. War Dog, if you know... You know, bro. Salute War Dog. One of my tried and trues from the very beginning, by the way. All right, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa with Paul Heyman are now making their way out, guys. This is why I love pro wrestling. Just picture, watch how Roman's walking to the ring. Now picture walking into a Starbucks like that, right? With a shirt on, obviously, guys. Don't walk into Starbucks without a shirt. That makes you a douche. Imagine just like a pompous fucking prick, bro. You're walking into Starbucks. You're walking into the coffee shop. You're looking at everybody. And then you just stop right in front of the barista. You stop in front of the barista. Can I help you, sir? And you just throw up the runs. Maybe you even have a boombox playing behind you. The music is blasted. The barista and everybody in there is like, what the fuck is this dude doing? You give the barista that look. You know this better be a vicious vanilla latte. Right? You're in the supermarket. You're going to buy your Cheerios and your fucking, your eggs, your scrambled eggs the next morning. You're going to get your milk and your bread, and you're walking through the aisle. Only in pro wrestling can you get a fucking character like that, bro, and rock it out. Come on. I want all of you guys. The next time you're in a coffee shop, McDonald's, supermarket, Home Depot, I want you guys to, right there, just stop every now and again, just like Roman. Just stop right at the end of the aisle, all right? Everybody's walking by you, looking at you like there's something wrong with you. And then just turn just like that, like Roman did the steps, and just start walking to the next aisle, you know? Come on. Do the Undertaker. Come on, bro. Take you seven minutes to get down the fucking the freezer aisle. Come on! BC's gotta come on! BC's gotta have his own entertainment, guys. This show fucking sucks. This show has fucking sucked. What has happened? John Cena was the best part. Drew McIntyre came back, and we're going to have a rematch with Gunther. He's been out all this time to come back for a mid-card title so we could see him and Gunther again. Yay! I hope Drew gets a mid-card title from Gunther. Golf clap. Io won. Okay, great, I guess. Why was she losing a title match last month to Bianca then? If she's just going to win a briefcase a month later, it doesn't make fucking sense. Hey guys, Cody beat Dominik in a straight up Raw match less than 10 minutes. Why was that on a pay-per-view? Sethington easily defeated Finn Balor. BC, it wasn't easy. It was a fucking... It was a stomp off of a missed coup de grace. That's a Monday Night Raw match. I think the Raw match was better. The first match of the night, the men's Money in the Bank, don't even get me started on that shit. That's a botch right up there with Cody and Austin Theory's mid-card open challenge, mid-card title cash-in. Failed, by the way. I gotta give Triple H credit. Nobody fails like Triple H. You know the one time that Raw got really good rating, or not really good, but like better than they have been getting? Almost 2 million viewers on Raw this week. Do you know why? It's because it was supposedly Vince. Vince equaled ratings. Who would have thought? Jasmine King, this is indeed a terrible pay-per-view. Set up by match number 1. Set up by Levesque. Schnoz McGee. Oh, we are like 10 to 15. I'm seeing, I have 5 screens. I'm getting a different tally on each, but we're around 10 to 15 ups away from 500 live, guys. So if you haven't smashed yet, make sure you do that. Let's get to 500, man, plus. Usos being introduced. Ron C, 23, 2-spot coffee. Appreciate you, BC, for all you do. Ron C, you're one of my favorites, man. Gold card member, channel member from the very beginning, man. Ron C, 23, Rocket. I wish that Rocket, Ron C, 23, was on LA Knight's back. Ron C, 23, I appreciate you, brother. TR Man, member for 2 months. Salute BC. Acknowledge BC. TR Man for 2-month membership. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate your membership. That's very humbling, man. I love seeing that. TR Man, 2-month membership. Salute BC. Acknowledge BC. Thank you, TR Man. DT, 5-spot coffee. But BC, I read Vince's fingerprints were all over tonight's show. As much as we laugh, DT, that's what you're going to hear, man. Trust me. Vince was all over Money in the Bank. It was Vince's decision not to go with LA. You're going to hear Vince. Paul Levesque has nothing to do with WWE. Or he's so much of a bitch ass that he can't stand up to Vince. And even if he does, nobody takes him seriously enough to change anything. In which case, I hope you still blame Triple H. But no, all you're gonna hear in the community is Vince. DT, I appreciate the coffee, man. I appreciate you being up in here, dude. Fuck you, Roman chants from the O2. Probably JR9 Gaming trying to energize himself after this shit fest. Jane Donnelly, 5-spot coffee. You know, BC, I think it's been a while since we re-round to the first match. Jane Donnelly with that super chat coffee. I'm gonna reread that super chat because I think he's right. You know, BC, I think it's been a while since we rewound to the first match. Well, now that you made me think about it, Jane Donnelly, and now that I think you're correct, if you guys don't mind, I would like to rewind to the first match because I'm not done putting tallies in. It's no longer 35. It's no longer 35. You know what it is now? And you know what? I just got a moment of rage right there. I just got a moment of really just getting pissed off of what they did to LA Knight. So you know what? I'm giving it 15 more. 15 more uglies. Not 5. Not 10. 15 more. 50. 50. How's that, Stegmeister? This match just began, the main event. And we're at 50. Fuck him. H can learn his lesson. Fuck him. Fuck him. Big Nang, 5-spot coffee. BC, if the results were reversed and LA Knight won Money in the Bank and the rest of the show is a shit fest, would you be adding more tallies to the column? Everything would have been different, Big Nang, in all seriousness. If LA Knight wins the first match, not only do we have 2 greats up front, I'm telling you right now, it would have been 2 greats, which is 4 goods. 4 goods in the first match if LA Knight wins. And then we feel better about the night. And maybe my attitude is a little different. I don't know, Big Nang. We'll never know. We'll never know. He lost. We got a big fuck you from Paul Levesque, Triple H. Which we won't say that back because we let him off the hook. We'll just blame Vince. And instead, this is the board because they botched. We'll never know. Dino, 2-spot, IWC post, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank got Vinced. Fuck you, Vince, LOL. Oh, you're going to see it, Dino. Trust me, that's all they know how to do. They all got together and they formed their narrative. And nobody cares. In fact, Vince only brings ratings. We were told that the Monday Night Raw was Vince this past Monday and it got its best rating in months. So it's backfiring on the Vince fixators. The people that are fixated on hating Vince McMahon. All it did is backfired and it's bringing more ratings in. You can't make it up. They don't even realize they're part of the problem. I think it's easy to say we have history in the making right now, guys. I don't think there's ever been a board with anything near 50 tallies in one column. I can't believe what's happening on a Saturday afternoon in July of 2023. But I'm so damn glad that hundreds of you guys drew out 3 hours plus. 3 hours plus, hundreds deep the entire time. We're able to witness this with BC. And to the thousands that are going to catch this later, man, much love and respect to you guys. Sorry you couldn't catch this live. Maybe that's a good thing, man, because we got amplified to a point where I don't know if that's healthy for you guys to even listen to this type of amplification. That's how heated BC was and is. Roman wants to tag in. Solo's like, come on, man, I can do this myself. Solo's like, all right, I don't want to be spanked like Triple H is being spanked by Vince, supposedly. All right, don't spank me, man. Here. Is he going to chop him on his chest for a tag? Or swipe his hand away, maybe? Oh, he gave him a gentle little love tap. All right. A little bit of love there from Solo. Like a kid who doesn't want to do what his father's telling him to, but he also doesn't want to get grounded, so he's like, fine. Fine, man. Ash Stegmeister Steggles, 2-spot coffee. 50 uglies. 50 uglies. 50 uglies. Stegmeister has a chant going, man. JR9, if you catch this, man, I know JR9's live at the O2 Arena. Try to get your section to do a 50 uglies chant, man. You got this, JR9. Roman locking up with Jay. I believe that's Jay in there. I don't know. His head is completely in Roman's armpit, but I believe that's Jay. Jay gets shoulder tackled by Roman. Roman talking that shit. That's good. Talk your shit, bro. Shoves Jimmy in the face. Oh, we did it, man. Over 500 on the ups, guys. We have nailed it. 500 on a Saturday afternoon, less than 3 hours notice. And you guys are now going toward 600 on the likes live. That deserves a massive salute. Appreciate you guys, man. Big time. Salute unit. 500 on the ups, man. We did it. Not that that was a goal. There is no goal. Let's just go to 6. No reason not to be fucking staying amplified at this point. Let's take this motherfucker to 600 live. So this is weird because the storytelling is the best in the industry right now, but I never needed or wanted a tag match with this. So to me, guys, I don't care for this at all. I hope you guys are interested. I'm going to try not to steal the thunder or the fun away from you. I just don't need to see these 4 in a tag match. I just want to see something fun with Roman in his title, dude. And for 4 months, I haven't seen him defend ever since the beginning of April with Cody. That was beginning of April. It's July now. April, May, June, July, 4 fucking months. This guy took 2 months vacation. He came back. He had 2 tag team matches. So hopefully we have a fun way to end the show. I don't know if it's just going to be solo and tension with Roman maybe. I don't know. Look at Paul 3 belts. Heyman 3 belts, dude. Heyman's got more gold than a pawn shop. That's great, man. I don't know why he's still walking around with 3 fucking belts. I gotta be honest with you. Dave Mealy, 5 Spot Coffee, man. Gold team. You know what this show needs? Another rewind! Do I hear 100 uglies? LOL. My fucking goodness, Dave. Why'd you gotta I'm trying to see, I'm trying to get my mind off it, and here we go. You know what? I think we have to rewind. I don't know about 100, Dave. But how does LA Knight not win tonight? How can you make that call? It's no longer 50. No. Absolutely not. It's no longer 50. I'm giving it 25 more fucking uglies. $75 uglies, 25 more, and I am not apologizing. I'm not over-dramatizing this, over-emphasizing it. That's exactly what it deserves, and I'm not even done. 75. Anyway, my point is, Dave, as much as I'm trying to forget that for a second, you're right. It was time to rewind, and I hope that I did it justice. Dave, salute, brother. How the fuck do you make LA Knight lose this match? Stop it. Stop. You would not have Stone Cold lose at WrestleMania 14. You wouldn't have Shawn Michaels lose at WrestleMania 12 as much as we love Brett. It's the boyhood fucking dream turning into the fucking reality. There's moments in pro wrestling you just don't do it. Cody losing at Mania still is mind-boggling. And we don't even have time to get over that. We probably never will. Because then they go and do this tonight. You'll never get over that shit. That's how stupid it is. Wade Barrett. He knows where his bread is buttered. Solo with the he's got his spike driven into the side of the throat of Jey Uso. Jimmy tags himself in. Solo awkwardly runs his face into the turnbuckle. That was sloppy. Solo has a lot of work to do in the ring, and that's why people that go, he needs the title, man. He's got to defeat Roman. You don't know what you're talking about. Stiff shot right there to the face of fucking Jimmy, bro. Solo has a lot of work to do. It's not his fault. He was plucked from NXT way too early so he could get into the storyline. I totally understand that. And I love the role that he's in. He can keep learning, and he doesn't have to be the guy. But for those that are claiming he needs to just turn on Roman already and he needs to go after titles, and can we just simmer the fuck down for a second? They don't even book LA Knight properly, and he's super over. You think somebody who still has a lot of work to do like Solo should be a main face and defeating Roman? Simmer the fuck down. What are they chanting? I don't understand. Somebody in the chat, tell me what they're chanting right now, please. What were they chanting in that fuck? I don't even know what they were chanting, guys. I wish I could tell you. I would have regurgitated. I don't know what it was. Stand up if you hate... That's what they were chanting? Stand up if you hate... That's fucking phenomenal. JR9 Gaming in the O2 Arena. Fuck yeah, bro. That's better than the main event. Ready for this, guys? I'm switching the title right now of this very live stream, and I'm gonna make the community have an aneurysm. I'm gonna make them cry. Triple H does LA Knight completely and utterly filthy. That's it, guys. I just changed it right now. Triple H does LA Knight completely and utterly filthy. Let's add on to it. Schnoz. Levesque. Schnoz Levesque. Triple H does LA Knight completely and utterly filthy. How's that? That's right. Schnoz Triple H does LA Knight completely and utterly filthy. And massive botch. Save that shit. That's the new title. There you go. I'm not fucking around, guys. If nobody else is going to call this down the middle and as it should be, and everybody's just going to blame Vince, I'll be the only one on my fucking hill. That's fine. And I won't be alone. Most of my unit will be with me, and we together will say fuck you to Triple H. Colin, 2-spot. Let's do a rewind and give it 1,000 uglies. Colin. Jane Donnelly, 5-spot. Now, I don't know about you, BC, but I think a rewind is in order. Oh, you guys are trying to... D-Car-A, 2-spot. Be kind. Rewind, BC. I got Jane Donnelly, D-Car-A, Colin, All want a rewind, bro. I think you're right. I think you guys are right. Prime Killer 5 spot. It would have been great had LA Knight won the Money in the Bank, cashed in on Roman during the tag match, and walked away with the Universal title, shocking the industry. Bro, I would give that 1,000 likes. I would have to find more numbers. I would make fucking zeros on fucking paper and put them on this fucking board somehow. I would plaster them to my fucking forehead. I would love that shit. Prime Killer. Prime Killer, appreciate you, man. Eric D, 22B, 5-spot coffee. Remember the good bits was to butter us up, so should go into the ugly for that reason. Yeah, to try to fool us into believing that all this good is happening. No, that was fluffed up, so we would forget or be too stupid to go back and blame them for this booked botching. Eric D, 22B, you know, brother. Yeah, I mean, Gruss512 have Priest cash in on Roman tonight. That wouldn't even get BC that electric. I like Damien Priest. I want the best for him. Damien Priest with a briefcase and Damien Priest with a world title doesn't do anything for me. You have to build Priest up. BC, that's what the briefcase is hopefully gonna do. No! We're not treating this shit like it's not just a... Guys, it's not just a... accessory. That's the word I want. A title, a briefcase. It shouldn't be just an accessory. It should be given at the right moments in time to the right individual. A title and a briefcase shouldn't be the only things to help catapult booking for somebody. It should go for the person that's already ready booking-wise. And the booking hasn't even been there for LA Knight. That's just organically by us. This company just has to give him some shred of good booking to make him look like a winner. So I can't even fathom what is happening. Nice crossbody there, man. Uso onto Roman over the top rope. So Gruss512, I mean, Damien Priest with a briefcase does not make me want to watch Raw, SmackDown, SummerSlam, Mania. Damien Priest with a briefcase is going to put me to fucking sleep the same way Damien Priest booking before would do. As much as we like Damien Priest, it doesn't do anything. LA Knight with it? Oh man, the wrestling world has something major to talk about and something that we're all into. At any moment, LA Knight could cash that fucker in, bro. You thought we cheered LA Knight and we were excited for this dude before? The pop whenever his song comes on. When a champion is in the ring, goosebumps. We'll never get that feeling. You know why? Triple H made sure. He said, fuck you. You ain't getting that feeling. You're going to get Damien Priest in Judgment Day with the briefcase. Get your goosebumps with Damien Priest. You guys know that I'm right, man. To my super chatters, to people like Gruss512, time for a rewind, BC. I think you guys are right. I'm so fucking just furious with this decision. This doesn't get 75 uglies, no. It's getting 85. It just got 10 more uglies. $85. I just gave it 10 more. I don't give a fuck. There's a main event on, and I keep fucking ranting on that first fucking botch of the night. The biggest botch right up there with Cody Rhodes and Austin Theory and all the other ones that Triple H did. Oh, Vince, basically. You mean Vince. Triple H, he's a victim, basically. Triple H is not really in charge, basically. It's all Vince, and Triple H is just like, come on, Vince. Let me play, Vince. Vince, please let me play. My title is Chief Content Creative Officer. I don't know how much longer they're going to let me off the hook and not blame me, Vince, my tribal chairman. Jay with a suicide dive onto Solo Sikoa on the outside. There you go. The crowd finally showing a little bit of life here. A little golf clap. Suicide dive on the Roman, but Roman catches him with a Superman punch. Ah, boom! Knocks Jay out with a Superman punch, a second one. Ooh! Come on! Fucking Shinsuke. Jimmy just got in the ring, a double spear onto Roman when he was going for the spear himself. 2 count, Solo breaks it up. Oh my God, come on, London, I respect you. There's some people in the crowd that were like this. You know, the hands on the head and like an awe because when Solo broke it. Guys, it's not that type of a match, man. It's not that exciting. Come on, guys. We're acting like The Undertaker about to lose his streak or this big championship title match. There's people in the crowd, hands over there. What? What? Roman didn't get pinned right there? These are people yearning just to get something good. Hey, in all honesty, the crowd has been awesome, man. You know, as shitty as this event really is, if this was not in London right now with a fun crowd, this would be a shitfest. The crowd made sure that no matter what happens, they were going to have fun. Tip down some fucking brewskis. Have a lot of fun, man. Make sure that us at home are at least having some semblance of fun to talk about. Because you can't put this on Triple H to give us any fun or anything that makes sense. Now they're all four staring at one another. They're all just throwing haymakers now. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Just like when we were kids, man. Fuck you, dude. Superman punch to Jimmy. He didn't get any of it, Michael Cole. 1, 2, and Jimmy kicks out at 2 9.5. Michael Cole's like, I don't think he got all of it, Wade. I'm like, Michael, he got none of it, buddy. But let's just play along with the illusion so we can get this shit over with. Oh, look at the camera angle. Oh, Kevin Dunn. That was great. Kevin Dunn, bro. He picked up camera C. Camera C was located behind Jimmy's head, so they show the Superman punch, not the face. That was good. Kevin Dunn, man. As much as we wanna poke at Bucktooth McGee, he's good at what he does. Oh, come on! Jimmy with a super kick, a second super kick. Roman is down like a bear that just got tranquilized. Jimmy going to the ropes like he's a drunken Jeff Hardy. Sorry, much love to Jeff. That's mean. We love Jeff. But anybody remember the Sting match? Yeah, he literally wrestled Sting drunk, or tried to. He did a lot of I don't want to talk about Jeff right now, man. And we really hope the best for that guy. Nowadays, Jeff Hardy's falling off the ropes. Literally, just falling off the top of the ropes. I don't know what's up. Guillotine, man. Roman got a guillotine on Jimmy. Jay's gonna... Jimmy was about to tap it. Jimmy was about to pass out, actually, until he's like, who was my idol growing up? Hulk Hogan. What do? I'm going to Hulk up. Jimmy is hulking up. What you gonna do, brother, when the largest arms in the community come crashing down on you, brother? You know me, Gene. Well, let me tell you, brother. Oh, that was good, dude. My Hulk Hogan's getting better as the years go on. Oh, there goes the referee. You save that for championship matches. You don't need that for a nonsensical tag match. I love how the referee was grabbing his balls, though, right? He grabbing his balls like he just got hit in the balls, man. A day one-ish onto Roman. Jay for the cover. 1, 2. You can count to 85. There ain't no referee. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's chant. CM Punk. CM Punk. Come on, guys. He's going to save AEW. CM Punk. CM Punk. Ted, that's the wrong company, man. Oh. How many beers did you have, Ted? I don't know. 29? Solo takes out Jimmy. I don't know what's going on right now. Everybody's in the ring. It's like an AEW tag match, which is always a tornado. Double rock bottom by Solo and Roman. Solo spike to Jimmy Uso. Roman Reigns looking like he just saw Natty Neidhart's and hit her sister Jenny's titties. He's like, what? Solo holds up Jay for a devastating Roman spear. All of a sudden, the referee, his balls are okay. The referee's about to get into the ring. Perfectly for Roman to cover both Jimmy and Jay. They're stacked up. Almost like he did in the triple threat with Edge and Daniel Bryan a few years back at WrestleMania. He stacked up the Usos, and both Usos kick out, though. Both Usos are like, get the fuck off me. We're going to tell Ma. Ma, Cousin Roman's picking on both of us. Paul Heyman's expressions are the best. Now Paul's looking like he just saw Natty and Jenny's titties. Paul all belts. Heyman's got all the fucking titles, bruh. Like it's so low here. Roman's like, what do I do? I don't even know what I have to do. These cousins are like crazy, man. It was easier when we were kids. What do I even do? Do you have lighter fluid or Solo? Let's light them on fire or something. Solo's like, huh? Fire? Can't do that. They're still our cousins. Roman's like, well, then I don't know. I'm just going to sit here until I think of something. Solo's like, how about I just beat him up? Roman's like, oh, good call. Referee's like, damn, I can't stand up, guys. My balls. My fucking balls. Which one of you kicked my balls? I'm going to be like Triple H soon, man, and have no balls. I got to create my own entertainment here, guys. Not that this is bad, by the way, but I don't mind this at all, actually. Main event? No, I probably would have had this either start a show or be in the middle of the show. I would have had LA Knight winning his Money in the Bank briefcase at the end. Oh, wait, he didn't even win. That's right. That pisses me off. You know what? That pisses me off so much, I'm giving that 5 more uglies. You know what? That's at 90 now. 90 uglies. Fuck Triple H and fuck that booking. You fuck over LA Knight, I say fuck you. 90 uglies. How do you like them apples? How do you like them tangerines? Oh, poor Solo. He put up Jimmy on the broadcast table, and then he got on the barricade, and he goes, ah! And he dives, and he just lands right into the table. That'll make you look like an idiot pretty quick. Back in the ring, Jay is just getting Superman punched. No-sells it. Super kicks Roman. Roman no-sells it and spears Jay. Lands on him. 1, 2, 3. No, Jay kicks out. Jay's put up a better battle than Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro, Big E. Everybody Roman's beat in the past. I love the Usos, man. They're my favorite tag team. Them and the Briscoe brothers. Jay and Mark Briscoe. Much love to Jay, by the way, obviously. This is a pretty fun match, actually, guys. Yeah, this is pretty fun. I knew they would deliver, by the way. Excited going into it about a tag match with them? No, but I knew it would deliver. This is definitely pay-per-view worthy. Roman goes for a pin on Jay, and Jay absolutely, by the way, like, got him a ball shot. And the referee's like, I know how that feels, brother. And now we have a super kick party. The Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson would be so proud right now. Double super kick. Roman is super kicked 20 times, bro. Solo tried to get in the ring. He gets super kicked. Double super kick knocks down Roman. And now a big splash. Jey Uso to the top. Jey Uso with a giant splash. 1, 2, 3. Roman has been pinned. This is a safety net. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say I'm negative here. I like that. I don't mind that at all. This is a safety net. This is now they're going to use this. Watch. What do you mean we just run over the whole division or the whole roster? What do you mean we haven't been pinned in 3 years? You know, Roman just got pinned. Yes, but he still has the title. He's still going to beat everybody singly. So this is, again, one of their ways to try to trick us into thinking, son. The Usos losing this match, no harm, no foul. So, again, don't be upset about the Cody WrestleMania thing. See, Roman lost. Nothing was on the line. Love seeing my Usos, though, man. Good match. My Usos with a good victory. If not a big victory, I'm still big storyline-wise, but a good victory. I just know WWE, and they're going to play into this. They're so going to make us remember every time we bitch about Roman's title reign, he did get pinned. Well, nothing was on the line. So now I'm guessing Roman's going to be pissed at Solo, right? Roman will be pissed at Solo. The Usos now will, for the next 87 years, talk about how they pinned their cousin Roman, right? We're going to hear that till fucking everybody's in their own fucking graves. So I see where they're going storyline-wise. So Cody Rhodes could not pin Roman, but Jey Uso, Jey can. Makes sense. Such a weird company, guys. Love seeing my Usos get some shine, though, man. Good match, too, by the way. Very good match. Not well, yeah, very. Storytelling in it was good. I like the referee getting knocked down. Crowd is fucking like, yeah, see, that, man, if this was not in London in the O2, that would have sucked the life out of them with that LA Knight shit. But they came to party regardless. The referee's yelling at him to go up onto the corners. You see him? The referee's like, hit the corners to celebrate. Or throw up your ones. Whatever the ref said to do. He's yelling at him. Oh, that was the pay-per-view. It just went off the air. Okay. All right. All right. What do you guys think in the chat? Main event, good? Good column or bad? You guys decide, man. I don't need a poll. I'll just try to get it from you guys, man. One word, good or bad? It's not going into the great. I don't know. Roman losing finally in a nonsensical tag match. You're not tricking BC, Paul Levesque. Stop it. Cody couldn't fucking win, but the Usos are going to win. Okay. This is just Roman protecting the people he wants, right? I don't want Cody to win it from me. I want Seth to be the one. I'm not going to let Cody beat me, but I'll let my cousins beat me. I don't know, man. I see a lot of good. James Shrimp Fajitas, I'm kind of like you, man. I was put off from the very beginning. Carlos Ray, I'm leaning more toward you, but I am seeing a lot of goods. Yeah, crazy country boy, I agree with you. I wish the crowd just let Triple H have it the rest of the night. The rest of the night, I would make sure that we left a statement for the ages. Fuck it. You know what we'll do? I'm just going to put in the chat, guys. Main event, good column. Just put yes if you want it in the good column, no if you want it in the bad column, please. I need at least 100 votes in the next 30 seconds, and I'll call that official. 100 votes in the next 30 seconds. Main event, good column or no? Well, we already have 100. That only took 3 seconds. Awesome. You guys rock, man. I'll let you guys sit on that for a second. I'll do this real fast. We'll hit 200 votes, and then I'll just end the poll. We're about 10 away as it is. 75%, 75 say yes, 25 say no. We're over 200. I'm going to end the poll there. All right, I'll let you guys decide, man. We'll put that into the good column main event. It wasn't that bad. I just wish, I don't know, man. I have a lot I could say, but you know what? It's not even worth it right now. I've been on the air for 4 hours. As you can see, I've screamed our asses off 90 fucking times in this review. So I'll put that into the good. Unfortunately, guys, I need to rewind for a second if you don't mind. I need to rewind. That's not going to get 90. That first match, LA Knight losing, I'm giving it 5 more uglies. 95 now. How's that? How's them tangerines? How's them watermelons? I ain't fucking around. Go to my supers, guys. Hold on. I know there's some supers coming in too. Let me get over to those. Hold on. I forgot where I left off. Mark Chisholm, 5-spot coffee. No mercy, no holds barred. More uglies. Yeah, I just gave it 5 more, Mark. 95. I'm really trying my best not to hit 100. I don't want to do that. The more I think about LA Knight right now and how Triple H did him filthy, I can't help it. Mark Chisholm. Salute, bro. David, 77. 5-spot coffee. How can I unsee the first match? Man, I even forgot John Cena made a surprise entrance. I can't move on from. No, you shouldn't move on from it. Of course we could. We shouldn't. Don't let Levesque off the hook. And when the community says it was all Vince and you start hearing these fake reports, Vince changed the ending to the men's Money in the Bank match. It was Vince that didn't want LA Knight. It was Vince that had his fingerprints all over these shows. Paul Levesque is being overridden. Paul Levesque is a victim. I hope you say, no, he's not. Fuck off. I know the truth. David, 77. Salute. Courtney Ward, 2-spot. EO versus Asuka. Cash-in briefcase at WrestleMania. Courtney, just to see EO and Asuka. I can't wait for that. I really hope that's where we're going with it. Jane Donnelly, 2-spot. Much love and respect, Courtney. Courtney Ward, much love and respect. Jane Donnelly, 2-spot. Rewind. Jane Donnelly, I'm trying to stay away from 100, Jane Donnelly. I really am. I'm really trying to end this stream and not put 100 into the fucking uglies. Jane Donnelly, I'm trying, man. Jane Donnelly from the very beginning with the banger bomb. You, Carlos, Angel Alega, man. You started this shit off with banger bombs, and that's something I won't forget, man. You got BC amplified from the jump. I appreciate you, Jane Donnelly. Brianna, always good to see Brianna up in here. 5-spot coffee. It sounds like you're trying to beat Roman's title reign with these uglies, LOL. Salute, BC, and salute to the amplified unit. Yeah, we're going for a hit. What's he at now? 1270 some odd, right? 1280 something days. I think we can beat that with LA Knight's botched Triple H booking. Because that's about how many uglies are about to be there, Brianna. I'm trying to stay away from 100. I really am. Brianna, much love and respect. Hold on, I'm shutting the fucking peacock off, okay? Let me get the fuck off the peacock so I can take these off. My headphones are twisted around this shit like it's fucking... well, who's booking my headphones? Triple H? Fucking botched. Check, Mike. Oh, there you go. There's BC. All right, now I got my full playback. I had to have the other headphones on, the noise canceling fucking, so I can listen to fucking Michael Cole's bullshit in WWE's live broadcast. Brianna, appreciate you big time. Let me make sure I got all my super chats. I don't think you guys understand how much you guys showed up big time in this live stream. On 3 hours of notice. I didn't know I was going live early this morning. I didn't know if I was going to be able to cut the day and basically redo this day tomorrow with all the other business that I had. But I was able to move things around and do this with you guys. And you guys showed up massively. This would not have been as fun for BC if not for you guys, because I would have just been like, what the fuck did they do to LA Knight? And the rest of the fucking event, it would just be... I would just be mind-boggled, man. Sir Charles, thanks for the stream, BC. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Sir Charles. James Shrimp Fajitas, Wisdom of Charlie Grin, Pimp Jesus, AJ Cobb, Brad Boyer, gold member Brad Boyer. A lot of gold members up in here. James Shrimp Fajitas, Pimp Jesus, Sir Charles, Johnny Thunder's up in here. JR9 Gaming was in and out. He was live at the O2 in London. I hope he had a great time. Ash Stegmeister, Steggles, Viper, Fred Buckstrick, Tango, Maggie, man, a lot of AMP unit members that have been here since day one, and a lot of Gold Card channel members, dude. And because of you guys, we're about to hit 550 on the ups live. That's on 3 hours of notice on a Saturday afternoon going into the evening. 550. As I'm competing with the actual show, man. I'm live while the show is on, and you guys showed up big time. We are about 9 on the ups away from 550. So in all areas, I cannot thank you guys enough. It's been 4 hours that we've been live. I'm going to let you guys off the hook now so you can enjoy whatever rest of your Saturday or early Sunday you're going to enjoy. Thank you guys so much for the stream. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you were entertained. I hope we talked some good wrestling, but had a lot of fun doing it. Before we take off, I think Big Nang is correct. Big Nang, I do feel like something's missing to take us off the air. By the way, 550 has just been clinched. We are now on our way to 600 on the ups. Big Nang with a 2-spot coffee says, rewind. Find out what it means to me. REWIND. Find out what it means to me. I know that tune. And Big Nang, I do feel like it's time, one last time right now in this stream to rewind. The decision in match number 1, LA Knight being done filthy the way that he did and was by Triple H, Schnoz McGee, Pinocchio, Pussface. I don't feel comfortable leaving it at 95 uglies. That's going to become 100 on the uglies. 100. I couldn't leave it at 95. It doesn't sit well with me. This is the type of shit that can never be called. We never used to do this in pro wrestling. We never had to set them up for more struggle and more adversities. And on the biggest of moments, this shit happens. We all know Hogan's got to beat Andre at WrestleMania 3. Shawn Michaels over Bret Hart, Austin over Michaels at 14. We know there's just those moments. Daniel Bryan has to win for the yes. We know you don't do Cody dirty and filthy like you did at Mania. We know you don't do LA Knight filthy like this. This isn't setting up more struggle and adversity. This is being stupid and saying fuck you to the fans. So this is my personal fuck you back to Triple H. 100 in the uglies. Now don't forget, we got to do a final tally before we go off the air. That 100 Every single one of those gets crossed off into 2 bads now. So that 100 just became 200. 200 more bads. On top of the 4 bads that were already there. That means that when this pay-per-view is all said and done, it is 3 goods, to 204 bads. 3 goods to 204 bads. And that's being generous. I told you guys, it's LA, especially after Cody Rhodes at Mania. It's LA Knight or bust. This is what it looks like when the company goes broke booking-wise and they bust. That's what happens. We should be thankful for John Cena, for the main event, and for Io Shirai. There's your 3 goods. Everything else, no apologies. Big Nang 5-spot BC. Imagine you start tubing in 2015, Royal Rumble 2015, still the worst pay-per-view in this era. Yeah, true, Big Nang, but it wouldn't hit 204 because not even any decision at that 2015 Rumble was anywhere near what they just did, filthy-wise, to L.A. Knight. My name is BC Amplified. Salute to every single one of my unit members, to all the new channel members that joined. Salute to you guys big time. That is the highest level of support you can possibly pull off. To all the super chatters, man, all the coffee that was thrown to BC. You guys made this so special. Going over the super chats with you guys was made more fun than the fucking event for BC after that first match. And to every single Red Team Go member, man, rock out. We'll do this again until next time, and there will be a next time. Top guy, I am out. BC saying check you. Hey, go listen to everyone else in the community talk about how it was Vince McMahon that screwed LA Knight and Paul Levesque. He couldn't do anything. His hands were tied. He's a victim. He watched it all happen, and he was like, fucking Vince. I really wanted him to win. Salute, unit. Thank you for an amazing day into evening. Till next time, salute. BC, check you. Damn! The fuck? Salute, check you.